Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
The
Welcome back
crowd
to
was
Forgotten Realms.
thrilled.
To anyone listening to the stream or watching this on YouTube, sorry that there was no audio for the past 20 minutes.
There wasn't any
wait,
There is
audio?
now. There is now.
We were just chatting about Loki, so
It's
maybe
alright.
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
No, everybody needs to know more about Loki.
Yeah, but
But if
what
they
if
haven't
they
watched
haven't
it yet?
watched it all? It would have
Oh!
been spoilery.
Like Dave, remember when we
he was
were
like,
watching
"No,
WandaVision, he didn't want
Oh
spoilers.
no! Terrible.
So perhaps it's a good thing.
Loki dies for real in the last episode.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. All right. Does anybody want to talk a little bit about what happened in the last game? Or do you guys not need that?
No, I need it. I just don't want it to be.
Keenor's
me.
moved on already.
Kino doesn't care.
in
You
the
don't
past.
care?
Can you recap?
Yeah.
I can recap.
It's Joseph's
I can
turn.
give a really brief recap.
Cool.
You guys, and by you guys I mean Adeline and Mabel, were living together in
Waterloo.
Waterloo. No. In
Silvery
Silvery
Moon.
Moon.
Yeah.
About a year after the events of Mommy Issues. You guys received a letter from Bayro, who asked that you guys come and do your mercenary thing in a place that he was living called Winterhaven. He was living with Elminster and a friend of Elminster's whose name was Ferkdale. And they were also accompanied by Elminster's cat,
Ginger.
Ginger. Just me forgetting my own character's names.
Darling. I'll remember
Ginger, the cat, who is currently under your guys', you guys are responsible for Ginger at this
Yeah.
point. I don't know if Keenor really cares, but
Soft food every Thursday.
soft food every Thursday as long as she smokes half a pack
Half
of
a pack,
cigarette
yeah,
a
we
day.
got a
She
little-
has to smoke a half a pack of cigarette a day.
You need to smoke half
It's
a pack.
It's like, I see one more in there. Ginger.
You better light that up.
Ginger. I'm trying to go to sleep. Ginger! Smoke your bedtime
the
cigarette.
pack.
Make you smoke the whole pack. You guys went there. We went there.
We went there. For sure.
You found Bayro. You probably were kind of pissed off at him. You guys started investigating disappearances. Blah 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 blah. Things happened. Things went down. You guys found out that it was Whites what was doing it, and when you were having a big old town meeting to talk about what was going to happen, the Whites attacked, and they took a bunch of villagers into their tombs, their catacombs. And in the middle of the fighting, Elminster, your friend, the wizard who had taken up a vow of pacifism, so that I wouldn't have to give you guys the most powerful character in the Forgotten Realms, which he pretty much is, powered up, jumped into the darkness,
Power up.
and was never seen again.
I think that was all a show on Elminster's half. Like, I think he was just
He was never
like,
gonna do it,
yeah, I'll start fighting. And he ran into the mystical darkness where nobody could see him and then just like, zoop, snapped himself out. So like nobody knows where he is. And he's like, oh, whoops, I disappeared.
Whoa,
But
I've
he
been-
did it the whole time.
A wizard is never late.
Yeah.
It must be nice to fucking be a wizard. Be like,
Exactly.
oh, I don't know. I'm sorry I was late
Sorry,
to dinner.
man.
Wizard arrives exactly when he wants to.
Linus was-
You guys ventured into the crypts. You guys did some dungeon crawling. Mabel found an interesting knife in a treasure room that she's really not into giving up because it gives her sick dreams about murdering people, which she likes.
It's kind of changing her brain a little bit, which
Maybe,
is concerning.
I don't know how much you guys are noticing it, though.
I've
think it's-
noticed because I've already tried
It's
to
smelly,
take
and
it.
that's it.
Yes.
Smells
Kino's
smells
aware.
evil, but if that's what she wants, whatever.
smells.
I
It's
did
evil
like
knife.
I
It
thought
smells evil. That's what you smell. Yeah.
I thought I did a spell to like not a spell, but I thought I did like a check like motive or something like that, and you told me that
You did sense motive on the knife?
I did something like that, and it was like it
What did I say?
wasn't good. Like I knew that it was like bad, and obviously Mabel has been very attached to it. So I thought Adelaide had come to the conclusion like I don't know what's going on with that dagger, but we should probably get it away.
Could
from
she
her.
have done this check since then, just to be sure that it's canon?
Sure, yeah. Oh, you want me to say what I said then? What's
Well,
the
if
check?
she-
What's the check? You would have made a knowledge arcana check for me to give you that sort of information.
Yes.
You want to give me one now, please?
What if I don't do well?
Then I'll probably give you more information than I would anyway. But do well.
Oh no, I did pretty good.
Okay, that's great.
22.
22. That's really good. And let's say that this is you spending a little bit more time, like, paying attention to how Mabel treats the knife.
Yeah.
It is definitely a magical item, just based on the way that it's, like, very obviously affecting her attitude.
Yeah.
You don't know what it will do. You don't know if it will do anything, but you know that it is a what's the word?
Naughty.
It's the opposite of it's a naughty knife. It's the opposite of holy.
Unholy.
There you go. Yeah, I guess so. No, it's the opposite of hallowed.
Yeah, I was gonna say like hallowed ground. What's
Filled in.
Yeah.
no?
Unhallow, convex. It is cursed.
Okay.
There is a curse upon it.
Okay.
You don't know what the curse is, and it might not even
Might not
do
be
any.
bad.
It might not do anything. You know, it might not
to
be
you,
bad.
maybe
Nice.
it's not bad.
You know, some curses from your studies, you know, some curses can be as simple as, you know, obsession. You know,
Yeah.
somebody finds an object, and the person who, you know, maybe some smith was really committed to making the thing very appealing, like they wanted it to seem cool.
Yeah.
So they put an enchantment on it that would make people become fascinated with the magic item.
Okay.
It wouldn't really do anything, but it would hold a fascination, you know, in their heart.
Okay.
Or it could be as bad as it will slowly turn Mabel into a horrible monster, you know? I mean, that exists in the world too. But you have no way of telling which
Yeah,
one
and
it
especially
is.
since she's not gonna be very forthcoming
Yes,
about that.
yes,
So
yes.
She's
Mabel
just got a
is
cool knife.
Mabel is happily, proudly wearing this thing all over the place. Are you the sort to like take it out and like toss it?
Yeah,
Like
probably.
like play around with the knife, like play, you know,
Probably.
do
Take
the
it to the
You're like,
table.
hey,
Yeah.
Adelaide, hey, Adelaide,
Well,
come
I don't
here,
think you'd
put
let
your
it.
hand.
If you stuck it in the table, you might not like let it go.
Keep it.
You'd
Yeah,
be
keep
like,
it.
you use it to punctuate points. You're like, that's bullshit, and then you stick it in the table.
Yeah.
I think that's something Maple would do. Yes. Let's see what else. In the catacombs, you guys encountered a ghost, Agon, who was the husband of Queen Aish, who ended up being the big baddie.
Yes.
He gave you a little information about her, and then Kenor put the hurt on him. But
Yeah.
not before Kenor and Goat Hillock got a little reverse makeover from getting the dickens scared out of them.
Yep.
And Kenor, while still 40... What were you, 45? What was your age?
Well, I was 43 and now I am 53.
Right. You are, you're technically 43, but you have the appearance and the age of a 53, a very well-preserved 53.
I got some time pushed through me,
Yes.
as they say in Endgame.
Who says that?
That's what they do in Scott Lang when he's trying to figure out time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than him moving through time, time moves through him, which makes him age and de-age, rather than him
gotcha.
going
Oh.
back in time.
So that's what happened.
That's what that...
You had
yeah.
time. You had time pushed through you.
Also, that can happen in Buffy the Vampire Slayer if you're doing dark magics. Like, well, I don't want to spoil things, but like,
Okay.
you always have to draw from something, and it can.
Well,
like,
there's
age
Draw from your
there's
age.
only a couple characters that do dark magic right now, so...
Anyways, not that I mean, it could be someone new. Anyways.
Well, I'm assuming that Kinor's probably not going to do any dark magic. Let's see. After that, you guys found the villagers. They were being enslaved by Queen Aish, and you went and you fought her. You found Wombodale, Freric's.
Wombo. Where's Wombo?
He's dead.
Dead.
Wombo's dead. He'd been sacrificed to something.
Yeah.
Queen Aish put up a bit of a fight. You guys killed her. Adelaide had a small conversation with a pendant that Aish was wearing.
Yes.
And I think it told... it essentially called for you. It was like, come home. And you were like, nope, fuck you. And then
See ya.
you're like, just yeeted it or something. I'm not sure. I don't think you kept it. You guys left. You traveled back to the surface with the golem in tow, because the golem now is protecting Winter Haven. Better than the first command you gave it, which was just love. Which is cute, but I don't think that works.
No.
You guys went back to the surface. You brought everybody home. Elminster had still not returned. Freric was really sad about Wombo.
Oh yeah, I brought Wombo's his pipe and the picture frame back for Freric for like confirmation and
He was like, "Yep,
confirmation that yes, he is
He's
dead.
dead.
He is
I have
indeed,
proof.
He is
Here's the
indeed
proof.
dead.
But to have some sort of memento of
Yeah.
dead
I
family.
thought it was cute.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much where the game ended.
What's cairn?
What's cairn? Cairn, I was probably talking about Calvin's cairn.
Okay.
Calvin's cairn is the last known place that your dad and your mom
Okay.
were at.
I was going through all of my notes, and since I'm writing it very quickly,
Yeah, right.
I've been writing things like
Calvin's cairn is in the northwestern part of Faerun. It's on the Sword
Okay.
Coast. It's in a location known as Icewind Dale. It's like a tundra, home
Okay.
to giants and orcs and goblins and wild
my.
human barbarians. It's sort of a frontier. It's
Okay.
a good place for somebody who maybe is a bit out of the ordinary to go find some solitude.
cool.
Seems like a nice spot.
Not from material plane, summoned by Drow. Darkle is dad, I wrote.
Darkle is daddy.
Darkle is daddy.
Daddy Darkle.
If that concludes the recap, I think
That
I'm
concludes
gonna
the recap.
go to the bathroom really quick so we can
That's probably a good
just
idea.
sit down for game time.
Game time.
Game
you wanna
time.
haichu me, Molly?
I have a rules question, Mr. DM, sir.
Fuck, I'm bad at those. Okay, go.
Well, fear not, I have been reading them.
Good.
Beiro was
Yeah.
awarded a point of inspiration.
He was awarded a point of inspiration.
He
in
never
the
used
past.
it.
Sure. Does he still have it?
Well, here's the thing. The book is ambiguous about whether it is awarded to the character or to the player. So,
When did he get it? First
when
game?
it was probably the...
It was when he cried.
was when he
It was when he
cried.
cried.
It must have been
on
the second game because we
Yeah.
were already in Silvery Moon.
Yep, that's right.
But
You want it?
I never used it.
You can have it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, grab one.
Okay.
I gotta start giving you guys those again. I always forget about inspiration. It's a great rule.
So, I guess we can either interpret this as Fletcher has the inspiration point
Yeah.
and can therefore use it on whatever character he is playing at the time.
Right.
Or I would like to award Keenor a point of inspiration because he's very good at doing the role playing.
Well, I'll do you one better. You can take your point of inspiration that you got from Beiro having an emotional moment on the fire escape, and that can exist. And because everybody plays their characters really well, I think everybody deserves a point of inspiration from last game. So, Molly,
Points of inspiration do not stack though, so I will only have one.
then I'm sorry. You're not special.
But everyone will have one then.
Yes, I think that's fair. It's nice to have a point of inspiration in the tag. What's the
Okay.
reverse called? De-inspiration?
I was not aware that there was such a thing.
I think there is.
Um,
What's up?
what does the dagger look like?
It is,
You said it was gold.
it's plated in gold on the blade, so the blade can still be strong. The blade is like steel, and it doesn't look like it's really been used yet. It comes with a jeweled sheath. It has a emerald set into the pommel. It's very intricate. It's very beautiful.
So you're telling me that if I was such a shitty player, you could de-inspire me?
I think there is a rule where it's like if the DM's like you should not have done that as your player, they can choose to award you disadvantage at some point.
So I don't see it in here.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe that's just
But I'm totally fine with that.
yeah.
But that feels like a rule that would be good for groups where
People are assholes.
you're not all family and friends anyways, and
Yeah.
we're not. I mean, I think that we're all trying.
I think so. I think everybody plays their character. I haven't run into you guys doing shit. You
That seems
wouldn't
like
do.
for a group where there's someone who is obviously just trying to game the system.
where the DM's got to wrangle them.
Right.
It's like, hey, shut the fuck up.
The inspiration thing is in such a weird spot.
Where?
It's in the personality chapter. Right after
is
flaws and
weird.
right before backgrounds, but I guess their
Why?
idea is like they're saying, so now you have all this background. If you play your character that way, you get inspiration points.
Yeah. But still, it should be like at the beginning. It's such a basic rule.
Yeah. Or since it's because of it involves checks and advantage and disadvantage, put it in the section next to advantage and disadvantage. That's where it
Right.
is in the DM's guide. It's next to the rules on advantage and disadvantage.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Maybe it's just like for new players to look at your personality traits and go, this is your cue for how to act. You know, the thing about the player's handbook is it's written with the understanding that some of the people reading it have no fucking clue like what D&D is.
Yeah. And maybe if they put it in the section that players will have to read to build their character, rather than the section on combat or checks and that kind of stuff, which a player could expect their DM to explain to them.
Right.
Then they try to catch everybody, make sure everybody reads it, because it is still in a section that you would have
As a
to
player.
read to create your character.
Right. That makes sense. But, again, it still feels a little weird.
Something like that.
I think that's pretty close, yeah.
Alright.
You're really committed to that.
Yeah.
Oh, does anybody want anything from the fridge?
We'll just turn the
alright.
lights on.
Ooh, good call. Lights aren't in the fridge, Fletcher.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Everybody ready? It is the day following your return from the crypt. You are all sitting in the Weeping Willow Inn, just chilling. Let's say that it's early evening, so you guys have probably gotten together to have your meal. Kenor,
Has Larry been freed yet?
Larry is a free
Today's the day.
boy. He's not around. He has left to go. He has left to go to Waterdeep.
Where's the small spit child?
And as you say that, you look over in the corner, and it's not a child anymore because it has to do with the richest person in town. And you see that Mayor Longfurrow
Oh,
is
no.
hanging out on the spit, turning it. He's still the mayor,
Yeah.
but he's also the town's poor person now.
What an honor it
Uh-huh.
truly must be.
Because he has a family, he has to, wink, wink, sleep in the tool shed,
Yeah.
but his kids and his wife still get the house.
Okay.
So he can be like, honey, I'm home, but like, you know.
Yeah.
If Kenor comes around, he's like, oh, I'm just going back to my shed over here. Look, I've got a cot in it and everything, even though I haven't slept in it, the bed here, obviously, for the last 5 months.
I'm
like
sorry,
these
Long
rules.
Furrow. I am still getting used to you being the poor person and not that small child. Larry, was it?
Well, now that he's not the small child anymore, I think we should go back to calling him Lawrence. Mr. Fishburne, richest man in town.
That's Lawrence Fishburne. I forgot.
What's on the spit tonight, Furrow?
Oh, we have a wild boar that I shot today when I was walking around as part of my poor person duties.
Did you say? Did you call him Furrow so that like
It's-
his
it's-
first name is Long?
It's part of his name.
Furrow?
It's just a little cute little nickname you got.
It's like if I called you Nuri.
Why would you call me
Flannery.
Nuri? Oh, that'd be so weird.
Long.
Nuri.
I would connect it.
Nuri. Bill Nuri.
Can't really do that with mine.
More information for...
Ent.
I'm an Ent. I'm an Ent.
That's cool.
I actually like
Odd.
that. Odd.
Odd. Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah,
odd.
that works.
D-
Duh. Duh.
What up, dude?
Duh.
Anyways.
So Larry has left to go to Waterdeep to receive elective surgery to heal the to heal his atrophied legs.
Is he going to de-engorge his arms or just heal his legs?
I
We don't
would
know
keep
yet.
those arms.
He when he was like driving away in the back of the cart, he was like, I think
Yeah.
I think I'll keep the arms.
I think I'll keep me arms, I will. I don't know what I'd do with them if I
Larry,
couldn't go like this.
You can put your arms down now.
No, I can't.
I really can't.
And then that goes over a hill
Yeah,
and he's
right.
gone.
What other jobs can he get around town that he can just incorporate this movement into? Like he could be the
Cheerleader.
town, yeah, like pump it up, guys, like woo. Or
I have a feeling he'll never work again.
Yeah,
That's
he's got a
true.
lot of money. He's gonna get his ears returned to normal as well, because of
'Cause of
course
all the deer nibbling.
ate them.
what
you
a
know,
weird side character.
Deer
we
ate my
created.
ears, he did.
That deer ate me ears. He ate the deer, which is came full
But
circle.
I ate the deer, I did.
Did you put him
If
on?
you are
did
what
put
you
him on the
eat-
spit?
I think little Larry just what's the word for the snake that eats itself? Ouroboros himself.
Palindrome. No.
Yeah, I can't remember the...
You know what I mean? The snake eating its
Yeah.
own tail.
Yes.
Okay. Kenor, you received a letter in the mail this morning as well, with the official seal of the Waterdeep Constabulary on it.
How fast can I open it?
Roll for how
You
fast.
open it so fast
Rip it in
that the seal just shatters. No, you probably respect you. Like, pick the seal.
I want to do a cool anime move where like one shot is me like elbowing. I have this letter opener on the side of my desk there. I elbow it. It flips up. I catch it backhand. I have the letter in the other hand. I go like,
Yep.
and then I go
Dexterity check, please.
just one.
Yep.
Were y'all sitting around a table just watching?
Not
this
great. 3.
happen?
You
Ooh, baby.
you go to elbow it, and it just goes and like sticks into your wall, and you go, oh.
I slowly walk over and I go, well, that wasn't very just.
I offer. Do you need a dagger?
She's not. This is my
Yeah,
house.
this is
Oh, I
earlier.
thought we were all sitting
This
around.
is something that happened earlier
Oh
today. at
shit,
his house.
Adelaide.
No, I'm not here.
What
I
the
left.
fuck are
I
you
was
doing
just
in my
peeking
house?
through the window.
I'm not decent.
What is he wearing?
You're
it's-
sitting naked
it's
opening
a
your
cock
letters
sock?
at your
Yeah.
desk.
It's a
silk robe?
well yeah, it's a silk robe, but it's not tied.
Oh lord! So his
baby.
justicles are.
Just.
He's
Hanging out.
gesticulating.
Oh my!
Stop.
Kenor, Jesus Christ!
Kenor,
Close the window if you're
get
gonna
out of
gesticulate.
here.
She's not there.
Oh. You just hear people screaming.
By the window every time somebody passes. Just,
What a beautiful day! Hello,
Justice.
villagers! Oh my God!
He has no shame, no modesty.
Oh, poor Kenor.
Look, if it's the will of justice that everybody sees something, then
You're gonna go to jail for that. That's like
You're gonna have to
flashing.
arrest
Who is-
yourself.
who is going to put me in jail for being naked in my own
Who
home?
the fuck is going to arrest me?
Not Adelaide.
Yeah.
I can't
Wow.
wait till we
Oh
get
my
going
God.
with this.
This is incredible.
I'm gonna really
Okay.
throw us in for a ringer,
It's
and I'm
because
gonna
she
like.
doesn't do anything about justice.
I'm gonna try to romance Kenor, and we're gonna see if that
That's
fixes
gross
our-
because you're a child.
I'm not a child.
He's
I'm
already
like
got
20
old.
years old.
I'm 53.
Well, maybe you're a cradle. I don't know.
I don't think we should enforce Kenor being into younger women.
No, but so far
10
that's all been on
10
you.
years below my normal age that's my minimum.
Yeah. And
So
Adelaide's a
33.
full.
Beatrice was on the low end.
Yeah. She was.
was.
She's still cool with it though. But I don't know. You guys probably haven't had a chance. Your date just concluded the night before, so
That's a good point. You guys
Ooh,
are still.
I woke up. I felt great.
roll a d20.
And anything to add?
No, what is it?
5.
Oh, you didn't get a kiss last night.
Oh no,
Sorry.
that's okay.
Anything over 10, you would have got a kiss.
I mean, it was our first date.
She's just being respectable.
Yeah.
As me as well, also too.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with seeing her friends dead.
That's a good point.
I'm not in the mood, Keener. Get off.
Well, that doesn't make me feel great. Do I know that it has nothing to do with seeing her friends dead?
You don't know. You had that moment where it could have been a kiss, but then she was like, all right, I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye. I gotta get Timmy home. his name?
Well, good night.
Pete. Petey.
Petey.
Thank you, Petey. I gotta
Timmy.
bring Petey home. Whatever.
Whatever
You'll have
his
more
name is.
chances because you'll be here forever, right? Well, actually,
Anyways,
the letter that you open.
Painfully slow.
Nice Foley. Marshal Ballyshan. It has come to our attention that I don't have this written down, so I'm going to give you a fucking summary. Essentially, it says your proficiency and patience, emphasis on patience, as Marshal of Winterfell has been noted, and you have been removed from constabulary probation for whatever you did before.
constabulary probation.
What does
is that? What is-
constabulary
yeah, what does that
mean?
Like a constable.
It's like academic probation.
Oh, it's a fun word.
And you have been
Constabulary.
authorized to return to Waterdeep. Part of the reason that you are being authorized to return to Waterdeep is because there is need of marshals to take up posts as privateers along the Sword Coast. You peripherally knew before you left Waterdeep that piracy was becoming more of a problem than it had been for quite some time. It seems like the pirates, who were before just sort of a fringe threat, were becoming unified. And in the weeks and months before you left Waterdeep, more and more pirate raids were occurring. But the Waterdeep security forces didn't really...
Let me clarify. Was forced out of Waterdeep.
Yeah, before you were forced out of water, before you run out on a rail. They were having trouble doing anything about it because they didn't really know where the pirate attacks were coming from, who they were perpetrated by.
The ocean.
Well, yes, but what part? The oceans are big.
Sure.
So, it says, your mission, if you choose to take it, is you can return to Waterdeep and become a privateer. You are not required to, but it is.
Is it from Greyhawk?
It is signed Commissioner Greyhawk, yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if you
Well,
just said
fuck
no?
this place. I'm gonna go get wasted and then leave.
You're just
tell
gonna
anybody?
leave your girlfriend?
The one on one
Girl,
date.
who?
Who?
Your little crush on the little girl.
It's complete.
My girlfriend is Waterdeep. That's my city.
My city.
I had a summer fling. That's all.
New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
But it's Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. So
All right, well,
you're now
The scene when we get to Waterdeep has to be Keenor like spinning around with his arms out,
Like
in the
looking
city,
at his
like,
town.
Oh, look at my city! He
I'm so
he steps
happy.
off the train.
hello,
Yeah.
dirty water hot dog vendor. Hello, bum who just vomited on my shoes. Hello, street rats. How are you?
this is home.
Home. So much. The air is rife with justice.
Gross.
You guys are all now at the Weeping Willow Inn tonight. You are eating some roast boar provided by the new poor person.
I am
Longfurrow.
drinking. I'm eating some sort of vegetable broth, if I may. And
I'm concerned that you're going to lose weight while you've been here.
I
You're just
know.
like, I'll have another mushroom broth, please.
I'm petting Ginger as she
Smokes.
smokes the last cigarette of her pack. It must be Thursday.
Drinks on me all around.
The whole bar goes, ah!
Mabel goes. Ah!
I go,
Now, Mabel, about this you coming with me to Waterdeep.
What are you talking about?
I want you to come with me to Waterdeep.
Are you buzzed yet?
You haven't said.
I
anything
want
the past
you
30
to
minutes
come with me to Waterdeep.
Like,
I'm right here. Is this?
Why?
I am about to take on a very just operation. They are clearly welcoming me back with open arms. I'm going to have a huge command at my command, and I want you to be my lieutenant.
Wow.
Left hand. Well,
It's like a lieutenant, but on this side of me.
Do you call your rights lose?
No, lieutenants, dead center. Lieutenants over there. Right tenants over there. I've got a guy back in Waterdeep to be my right tenant. I need a lieutenant.
Would Adelaide come? What if I'm right-handed?
Your handedness is not correlated to the side of
Okay,
me that
does
you're.
it matter if my dominant foot is not the same side as my dominant hand?
I don't think so, but
What
we can
if I'm
consult the
ambidextrous?
guides, the
Okay.
guidebooks.
Okay. Yeah, I actually don't like this small town scene. I've never been to.
Some people give you dirty looks.
After spending
Hey,
like
guys,
a week
yeah,
here.
I actually don't like it here.
What up?
Mabel, if
Suck.
Adelai's attendance is a contingency for your coming with, then she's a good fighter when she chooses to fight.
Why are you talking about me as if I'm not right here?
You're a good fighter when you choose to
I
fight.
just need to know some things about
If
the
you
city.
chose to fight, I would love to have you fight for justice.
Kinor. So,
Yes.
would I have a place to sleep?
Yes.
A place to stay?
That's all the
What sort of perks? Am I getting paid for this? Why should I do this for you?
thrill of battle.
Baseball?
He's counting on his fingers.
Some great pastime.
The thrill of battle.
Great
The
baseball scene in Waterdeep.
the allure of gesticular activities. Maybe that's not a big thing for you, but and the if we fight unjust people and they happen to have valuable things on them, I'm pretty sure we
Will
get a
we
cut.
take it?
Yes,
Yes. All right, deal.
Hell yeah.
pretty
I-
sure. We'll
would I
we'll
get,
check
like,
the
a-
contracts, but
Would I get an apartment?
I'm not sure what the quarters are looking like these days, but if you're my lieutenant, I'm sure. I mean, I'm clearly going to be some sort of high-ranking general, or
I roll my eyes.
major general, awesome general, something, And so if I have
Loser
that, and then
general.
you're my lieutenant, it'll be like best room, me, and then
Yeah.
pretty darn good room, you.
Okay. Okay.
And then if you're not sharing a room with Adelaide, perfectly adequate room for Adelaide.
Yeah. Okay. As long as it's adequate.
Thanks.
Why would you advocate for your friend?
As long
I did
as it's
advocate.
adequate.
It's like it'll probably have at least one full bath.
For all three of us.
Is it?
Minimum, bare minimum.
So wait, we have to fit in the bath at the same time? What
Oh no.
No,
are you talking about?
Your my apartment
Yeah.
will probably my quarters.
Can I use your bath?
You'll have your own, and it will be pretty good.
Can I look to see on Kinor's person to see if the letter is sticking out or anything? Like, do I notice that he has
He's
like?
keeping it in his
Give me give me just a random fucking crazy chance roll. Anything 5 and under, you spot it.
Dang.
I don't think that's a very good chance. But did you get a
Got a
1?
nat 1.
Jesus.
I'm waving it around.
Yeah.
This is the only time a nat 1 is like, yeah.
Yeah, right. You see?
Oh, Shay, you didn't hear this? We all have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how come? Barrel?
Fletcher brought it to my attention that Bayro got a point of inspiration. He wanted to know if the player or the character gets it, and I said player, so he gets a point of inspiration. And because I think you guys all play your characters really well, you all deserve a point of inspiration.
I don't know how
I
inspiration
mean, we've done
works.
2 campaigns worth of good role playing.
Yeah, no kidding. You can choose to add advantage to any one roll. Regardless,
Okay.
it's just one roll with advantage.
You
Just
spend your point
okay.
to give yourself advantage on a roll.
wouldn't it be
You can
funny?
only have one
throw it away.
inspiration at a time, so they don't stack.
Yeah.
And you are allowed to gift it to another player if you feel like they did particularly good role playing.
That's
Cool. Okay. Alrighty. Want
Bless
some
you.
water?
Which means that as a group, the DM's guide was mentioning that some groups choose to use their inspiration points as a communal resource.
Oh.
So if someone has to make a really tough roll,
Like, oh, I have one you can use an inspiration point.
Isn't
I
that
like
the thing
that.
that bards can give people inspiration?
Bardic inspiration, yeah.
yeah,
Same thing.
That
Gotcha,
that
I've
I
heard
think
that.
could stack though.
Yeah. It's
Cool.
a totally different thing.
This
yeah, because
inspiration
they always
is
wink at a
is-
character and then they just get it.
This is
Okay,
out
cool.
of universe.
The only
it's-
reason I have bards.
No other.
Coming for you next, bards. Shitty ass characters.
Hey guys,
Alright,
next
so
time we do one where Joseph's the DM, let's all be bards.
that would be so
It's
much
a group
fun.
of bards.
That'd be really funny.
We're all just like a traveling band.
We're in a
Well,
band.
the next game I'm gonna DM. The world is gonna be very limited, so no bards.
Aww.
So fuck you
It would
guys.
actually be kind of cute though if we were like a barbershop.
Oh my.
Bard shop.
Barber shop
Barbershop?
quartet.
But it's not
Triad.
Triad. Anyways, and
You
we
guys would actually have to learn
anytime we
songs.
tried to do things, we all have to like harmonize, just all three of us. And
Wait, do it right now.
Look, any
Not
three
bad.
notes are harmonizing. They can just be bad
yeah,
harmonies.
that's true.
So you succeed every time.
I mean, there's microtonal scales. It's you any three notes.
All right, nerd.
So, anyways, okay.
Almost had a music
I
minor.
see the letter, and I would like to grab it out of his hands as he.
Grapple.
Are you opposing?
Grapple.
It's not a
think you
grapple.
even-
It's an opposed athletics check.
Bring it on. Where's that?
If you can get one of the yellow ones, Molly, do it. Oh, you're going for the chips. Just do it. Just, you want help. There you go.
I got 14.
13.
Oh!
Sorry.
You just like, and then you pull it out of his hand.
All right, I want to just read because they're both drunk. I'm very confused what's going on. Adequate rooms, one full bath, left tenants, right tenants.
What
I
the
don't
fuck
know
is
what's going
going
on. Noise.
Fletcher in the editing booth thanks you.
You want me to edit this?
Please, actually, honestly, please don't.
Yeah.
Unless you want to, I just love having them ASAP.
Just us being able to talk. And
I
burp
just
and-
love-
That's
I
the
just-
benefit of these.
Yep.
Is
Yep,
that
that's
nothing
true.
nothing more goes in.
It's so nice to
Honestly,
hear
that
us
will
just
be
being
nice.
ourselves. No, I miss it
Yeah.
a lot. I miss just like listening to us have fun.
Okay, so I want to just like.
Do you need me to say
Scan it.
again?
No,
Okay.
I
It's
take
pre-
that
it's
in.
a very brief letter.
Yeah.
It has
Okay.
the seal of Waterdeep, which is a crescent moon over a lake.
Silver moon across the moon?
Yes, both of their seals are crescent moons, but the
they
difference.
Which one came first?
Silvery Moon's older because it's an elven city.
Okay. Is there
Waterdeep is actually built on the bones of a dwarf city.
is there a big like rivalry between the two artists that came up with the symbols?
Well, the artist who came up with the first one was probably long dead. But the Waterdeep Velociraptors and the Silvery Moon flying chimpanzees have a pretty gnarly stickball rivalry going on.
Stickball.
Isn't
Ugh.
Stickball from
Now you have told
Yeah,
us
they do have
Yeah.
stickball.
that intercity
not good.
travel
Yeah.
is a lot of work. Do the sports teams stickball? Is it big enough that they then must have like do they have their own buses or have they sanctioned a teleport?
No, people make they make sporting event caravans or convoys. So it's just like a pilgrimage of people going to a sporting event in another city. But it's like the fucking Oregon Trail. So your mom might die on the way.
Is it like how Renfest? There's just like one Renfest in the whole country, and it just goes to different places. Like the whole crew just packs up and moves on.
Yeah.
They just sell sporting,
Yes,
merch
yeah,
at each
right.
of the cities.
Well,
Like,
here's-
the sporting events
Sports
here
are
for the
coming to
year.
town.
Here's what it is. It's two groups of it's like the Harlem Globetrotters and
It's just the two.
It's just two teams, but they go to the city and they're like, okay, we're putting on your colors now, but we're
Yeah,
from that
it's-
city you don't like. So it's just like
That's really
one
good.
one group always wins, and they're the group from the city they're in. The other group is the group
That's
city
actually
they
a
hate.
really great
Dude, that's a good
method,
con. That's a
yeah.
real good con. That is canon. I like that enough for that to be canon. I think that's awesome.
So
Okay.
it's the water deep.
I'll give them a real name, like Harlem Globetrotters. It's the water deep. The water deep crescents, and for those of you who care about Silvery Moon, it's the Silvery Moon drop bridge.
Drop bridge.
Drop
Oh my
bridge.
God.
Drop bridge. They just drop everybody in the water. I don't know. I can't. It's the silvery moon Pegasi.
Mabel, when we get to Waterdeep, we're going to a Crescents game. I tell you what.
A Crescents game?
A
Oh, come on.
Oh,
You're a Crescents fan?
the Crescents are my boy. I tried out, didn't make the team,
I bet you did.
and that was an injustice. I will be sure. It's probably
It was
Texter.
you in the autograph
But-
line, and they're like, "Kid, just no, we're not hiring right now."
But they sure stick a ball.
You're wrong.
You've never, Mabel, you have never seen the Waterdeep Crescents beat the Silvery Moon Pegasi in all the times you've gone
No,
to the
they
state ball
literally
games.
suck. You're
It's
literally
not
from the
about
town.
winning. It's
Yes,
about
it is about winning.
loving a team, Mabel. You don't get it. And I would like to separate the plates of my armor for a moment and reveal a big what is it, like it's a crescent moon,
It's just one crescent moon.
a
I
big
separate-
crescent
oh
my
moon
God.
I
undershirt.
separate the plates of my armor,
Oh!
and it's also the same symbol because they're the same symbol.
But it's the other
it's
side.
the other
Same
team.
symbol. You're like, wait, what?
You guys make
no,
a full
yours
moon.
is like a horse with a wing coming off the back.
Okay.
But
I had no idea you guys were into sports.
Mabel, maybe we are not so different, you and I.
Did I just rip up my armor?
I neatly button my armor back together because it's
It's chainmail. You could just unclip it.
right. Yeah.
So, anyways, here's your letter back.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you guys are kind of.
Could I get another round, because water is probably not clean esteem for me to drink? Do we boil water in this tap?
have tea.
Have you figured out pasteurization yet? Has that made it here?
We've
Nobody's-
been here
nobody's-
for a week.
nobody's
Yeah.
died of pooping themselves to death in about 40 years.
Also, and this is out of character,
But you're gonna say it in character.
who's the equivalent of Louis Pasteur in this
Probably
universe?
some gnome artificer hanging. You want a name?
Yeah.
Hooey?
We?
Louis Pasture Pots.
Louis Pasteur pasteurization. Do you do I know the bartender by now?
Yeah, but I don't know his name. I'm not
Bartender,
gonna come up with one.
Cobblepot?
you've drunk me well enough to not
yeah, he's another
remember
couple
your
pot.
name,
Uh-huh.
but
The bartender's considering cutting you off now.
but do you have clean water?
Yeah, of course.
Another round of clean water for everyone. We're not here for hangovers. Hangovers.
Did you just go Rick right there?
Morty.
Mabel, we gotta go water deep.
Here's the water,
Oh.
Mabel.
Libations of the watery variety.
He brings over a round of clear crystal spring water that they have plenty of
Finally
access to.
something I can
Oh, you didn't know this was
partake
here.
in.
You're like, you've had this the
Oh
whole
my god,
time.
I'm so thirsty! I've been just drinking hot water this
Adelaide.
whole time.
Adelaide,
Yeah.
you need only ask
Thanks.
for wets.
As the water.
Thank you,
Yes.
Wet?
Yeah, you're
sir.
Just the wets.
Dust my wets.
Nummy.
Nummy.
As you take a sip of your water, the door bangs open, and it's Petey. And
I stand up.
I think he has something to say, but I wrote it down. Hold on, sorry.
Just Petey.
I'm Petey and I have something to say.
Now hold on.
My
just
name
a
is
second.
Petey,
Oh,
and I'm
God.
here to say.
I want to tell people things in a different way. That's not his voice.
No, it's
You're like the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Yes, the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
That's the one.
Well, what about the Muffin Man?
Shout out to Shrek too. He runs up to your guys' table.
Oh shit.
Petey, how are you?
Marshall Ballyshan, hi Adelaide.
Hi.
Hi Mabel. How you guys doing? Somebody just fell out of the sky outside. He's in a snowbank. You have to come help.
Oh.
He doesn't sound so good. Marshall Ballyshan, you gotta help him.
I run
You gotta
outside.
save him.
Glad it's not about your sister. Let's
Yeah.
go.
What about? Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Anyways.
Let me show you. Come on, everybody. He's like the whole bar kind of like
yeah,
stands
I'll
up to
follow
come
him.
with. He takes you outside and a little bit down the road, sort of southern-ish.
May I make a dexterity check to not stumble?
Mm-hmm. You're trying to like
That doesn't.
you're trying to
focus on an angle.
suppress the fact that you're drunk.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to maintain my balance.
Well, everybody in the bar just saw you being drunk, so
18. I'm just trying to not fall on my ass.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You're
I don't.
like
Everyone knows I'm drunk.
you go into
I'm
like
just. I don't want to require assistance.
this
is
isn't
all.
the first time you've been drunk and you've had to do justice things.
Well, good.
So,
18.
yeah, no problem. PD runs down the path, the road, the street, whatever, a little ways to a snowbank, and you can see that something has fallen in the snowbank. The snow is disturbed, and sorry.
That was Keenor.
I was gonna say that's just canon because
You see two bare feet kind of like sticking up
bare
out
feet or
the
bare
foot of a bear.
No, the foot of humans.
Okay.
And they're just like hanging out of this. It's almost comical, but the feet are covered in cuts and bruises and scrapes, and the bottom of them are like kind of raw. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, it was almost comical.
And they are bare, but you can see a scrap of crimson fabric sticking up out of the snowbank.
Crimson fabric. We've had this one before.
How old do the feet look?
Old. They're old people feet.
All right, I'm gonna.
I would, yeah.
Wrinkly.
I'll take care of
old
it.
people.
Where's-
to run up
Is
to them.
Was
I'm not running up.
Bayro
Wait,
present in the bar?
Nah, he's
Everybody?
napping.
Give
Why?
me a second. I know what to do. And I'm gonna reach into the snow,
Mm-hmm.
make a snowball,
Oh my God! What
throw
do
it
you?
at the feet.
Holy shit! Aim. Give me a ranged.
You're
So
drunk.
it's just
I'm a-
feet sticking out of the snow.
Well, there might be something attached to the feet, but what if it was? It's in the snowbank.
As soon as Mabel throws her snowball, I would like to go greet the feet.
Whatever, Quentin Tarantino.
What was I rolling for?
You're making a ranged attack.
So what's my dexterity?
Just add whatever you'd add to your bow attack. You're probably pretty good at this.
17.
Okay, you and pelt one of the feet with like this hard packed ball of ice. You're so good at throwing snowballs, and you hear from the snowbank a.
It's alive!
I run over and I try to like brush away all the snow and I try to find a face.
That was
and-
really important. What
That
I
was
just
really.
did.
Good job. Good job.
You uncover an old man wearing a burned and shredded crimson robe. And you don't really recognize this man. He is bald and has no hair on his face. But as you kind of like, look at him more,
Yeah.
he is missing his left arm. It's been severed at the bicep, and it is the
Oh
cleanest cut you've ever seen in
my
your
God.
The
life.
Avatar universe
And it's-
really did him dirty.
It's cauterized. Somebody just fucking falls through the Avatar universe, falls out the other side. As you spend more time looking at this individual, you realize you are looking at Elminster, and who has been shaved of all
what
hair.
the heck?
He's covered in burns and cuts and bruises and scrapes.
Damn, I thought it was going to be Elminster.
It looks like he's been stabbed.
I would
he
like
looks
to
like
try
he's
to,
been
like-
tortured.
Is he conscious?
No, he's unconscious.
Can I?
He's alive though. He's breathing.
I would like to
Sky?
kind of slap his face a little bit. Go,
Okay.
Elminster.
Give me a medicine check to see if you
Elminster.
can wake him up.
Medicine slapping his face.
What'd you get? Did you get a 1?
I got a 1.
Roll the d4 for damage.
I'm
It might wake him up
scared, I'm
still. It
worried.
might wake him up.
3.
You're so concerned that you're like, Elminster! Boom! And you just, you hit him. It's like raging bull. Just,
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh.
you see a bruise forming on his cheekbone.
Does he wake up?
It's a bruise on a bruise.
Adlai, when I said that you should fight more, this is not what
I
and
would
as
like
I'm
to-
saying this, can I stumble forward, trip in the snow, over the snow because it's a little deeper, and as my hand, I'm going to lay on hands, and I would like to
You fall onto Elminster's
put my
chest.
hand on his face.
I forgot I'm not the healer anymore.
And just kind of mumble, Fenya.
What is that? Your power word?
Yeah.
Okay. How much do you roll for that?
Let me check. I don't think I rolled for that since he's willing.
Is he though?
You want to chip me? Just one. Just put it in my hand. Oh, okay, that works. Thank you. Wait. I want more than one. I changed my mind.
No, it just happens, and I choose how much of my
Okay.
25 pool I want to give him.
How much you want to give him?
I want to give him like 5, but I'm too drunk, so I accidentally give him
Did
all
he
of it.
fall from heaven or something? Does that exist?
I
in
don't
this universe?
know.
He
So
fell out of the sky.
I accidentally slapped 25 HP back into him.
You see the bruise that Adelaide just put on his face, and his more minor wounds start to close up. He looks like he's certainly not going to die. And I'll say
Good enough for me.
you can wake him up a little bit. His eyes will kind of flutter open, and through half-lidded eyes, he will say, Kedor, where am I?
Where
That's probably way too quiet for the recording to pick up. He just said, where am I?
are we?
We're in Winterhaven.
The snow, Elminster.
Where you've disappeared for like over 24 hours.
have I been gone? It's only been 24 hours.
You look like you've been tortured. Are you okay?
Over 24 hours.
I need to lie down in
You
somewhere
are.
that's not a snowbank. Take me back to Freric's house.
Can I try to lift him up?
Yeah. This is also surprising because, like you said, he's been gone for 24 hours. He looks like he's lost a shitload of weight.
Yeah.
Like, he
okay.
looks emaciated, which seems
Do I need to
impossible.
like oppose or he's cool?
No,
with
not at
me?
all. Not at all. Just tell me what you got.
I got a 20 not nap.
No prob.
Okay.
You pick him up. He's frail. He's easy to carry.
Gently, and I want to kind of put him over my
Aw.
shoulder a little bit. Look at it, oh baby. And then I take him back to Freric's.
Yeah.
And
To his
I-
room, which still is there.
Yeah, I want to tuck him into his bed, and then I would like to try to make. Do I have some water around? Like,
Okay, I just want to go ahead and say, for the record, water is all over the place. Not hard to get a hold of.
is there possible like I could
This
get some
isn't-
water?
This isn't like the plague years, medieval
Roll
Europe.
for water, please.
Is Barrow?
He'll
here.
wake up if
He's awake.
if he wants
Okay.
to. Yeah,
I gotta use the restroom, but
Okay.
I want Barrow to be involved.
Okay,
yeah
great.
he will be. Yeah,
Great.
Fletcher playing 2 characters again. Give me more chips; those are addictive.
I've already played
They're so good.
So good.
I
True.
need to take
You
a
just
break
fill
from
out the
them,
world.
Because I got sick of them. But they're so good.
They're still so good. They're the best chips ever.
I have to go to the bathroom too. Didn't know it was gonna be a bathroom break.
Damn it! No commercials to come back to either. 9.7% of Americans don't wear seatbelts. 47% of those who die in car crashes were not wearing seatbelts. That's crazy.
That seems like the easiest thing to do these days. Like I didn't know that was even a.
That is
Contention.
crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
So wear your seatbelt.
Kids.
How was tennis? Hi. Not what I asked, but that's okay.
Thank you.
You beat Fletcher.
I did?
Yep. As you can
That's
see.
not that surprising. Hello.
He's back. Okay. So, you take Elminster to his bed. And you lay him down. Adelaide goes and gets him a cup of hot water. He is kind of shivering from the cold, but maybe also from other things. And
Elminster, I just want to ask. I don't think
Yes.
anyone has asked yet. What
No.
happened to you?
Well,
And your arm? Is it gone?
he like holds up his stump, looks at it, and looks at you.
it would appear that it
And you were in
is.
this. You were in the sky. Where were you? On the moon?
No,
Is it cool up there? Is there?
I have not been. Are you drunk?
I don't. Hey, we're asking you questions.
Well, it's
You know
a bit
who's
of,
drunk?
I can tell. It's a bit of a long story at this point. I've been gone for quite some time. When I was surrounded by the whites, they pulled on my robe and tore at my hair, but I would have had them if something hadn't torn open the mortal plane and flung me into the world next door, the Shadowfell. And there, I encountered a foe from my time in the Nine Hells. Its name was Sarzun, and he was a scion of Asmodeus, the Lord of Hell.
There's a lot of words happening
He
here.
desired.
I wrote a brick of exposition, and damn it, you'll listen to it. He's telling a story. He's been tortured.
Go, you can do it.
He desired my capture as revenge for taking one of his arms when I fought my way out of the Hells. He bound me in chains of warding to steal my magic and tortured me day and night. He grew drunk on vengeance and prattled on about the plans of hell, gloating at the corruption of my home plane. He let it be known that a certain lost son of hell would return soon, Darkle. The betrayer of Asmodeus had been taken captive and would soon be sold back to hell by the priestess of Lolth. I know a bit more of your story than you may know, Adelaide, daughter of Darkle. And I know where the surface drow who took him are headed. There's one last pathway to the Underdark for exiled drow. It's a magical portal hidden in the Moonshae Isles. I knew your father would be brought there, Adelaide, so I sacrificed my arm and much of my magic in a devilish pact with one of Sarzun's weakest captains.
He took your magic
It's gone.
and your sparkle.
I still have that. And he kind of winks.
Yay!
The devil gave me my freedom for my power, and as I fled, I do believe he overthrew his lord. I used my last spell to open a dimensional door and threw myself through, which is how I came back here.
I'm just like holding a teacup and saucer. I'm like, what?
I've been practicing that for quite some time.
Yeah, you got through it really
I
well.
know. I could use some tea now.
Okay, here.
Oh, it's actually just 'cause
Don't
he's missing an
spill.
arm.
Okay, sorry.
questions.
In the doorway, you hear, "You damn fool!
Oh my god.
God.
Oh, Bayro, my old friend.
You jerk!
What?
I've been asking you to do something cool since the whole time,
Yes.
and here you are. You did something cool, and
I
didn't
did. It was really cool.
and they did this to you."
Oh, come here.
Barrow's gonna kneel down next to him and begin prayer of healing.
Oh wow.
At third level for
Oh, baby's
on
at
bed.
third level.
We're besties.
I guess they are. It's cute.
Bros.
You damned fool.
I loved you, damn it.
Oh my god. Wow. Time to see some old man on old man romance.
Yes!
Yes.
Representation.
We don't just have gay people on this show. They're old too.
Old gay people.
Old gay people.
Old gay
Gonna be
people are
20
the
points.
best.
That's good. Much of the fresh wounds, if not all,
The slap bruise.
That was already
Keenor
taken
took rid of the
away.
slap
All
bruise.
right.
I really
Are
messed
gone.
up.
He is still, however, covered in scars, and his arm remains gone.
Be funny if his arm just like grew back just a little bit. Just
The-
3/4 back.
Is it at least sealed over? You notice the skin kind
It
of.
looks like it's been cauterized for some time. Yeah.
Okay.
So he's good on that front. No
Can I
infection.
grab some sort of bandage and just not bandage, but like I don't know how comfortable he is just having it out in the open. I just want to like cover up the stuff.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
for comfort.
Mabel's eyes light up and she gets an idea. Who owns this house? Didn't
Ferric.
Ferric, is he here?
Yes.
Ferric?
Freric's probably in the room.
Ferric, do you have a tool
Oh,
shed?
yes, I do.
What, do you have tools
Sure.
in it?
Garden implements, hedge trimmers, lawn mowers, scythes.
I'm gonna go mess around with some stuff, is that okay? Alright, thank
yeah, I guess. Be my guest, which you have been for some time now, but yeah, go have fun.
you. Alright,
This is kind of
go.
Are you you're just gonna head out? Or do you want to fill us in on what you have an idea?
I have an idea.
Okay, are you just gonna do it or?
No, I like him.
Okay, yeah.
I have an idea. I'm going to build Elmaser an arm.
Okay.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah. Or do you want to like sober up first?
No, I think I have all the brain power I need right now.
Okay. You know what? I'm not. Yeah, go do it.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Welcome. So she's gonna go do a secret
Yeah,
mission.
secret mission.
Side quest: build an arm.
Side quest.
For Eric,
Yes.
do you currently
Or have you ever been?
have water?
Yes,
Is it
yes, Marshal
clean?
Ballyshan have quite a lot of that.
Is it Louis Pastor Potterized?
Lewis.
No, we don't need to do that here. It's just clear spring water. There's
Louis
nothing wrong-
Pastor Pot
You wrote it down.
found a way to stop the rot.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That's the children.
Boil something till it's hot,
Fortunately, we don't have to do that.
then
with well
something
water.
clean is what you've
Yes.
got.
Did you learn that in school?
It's a long time ago. I'm 53.
I can tell you look like you've aged.
I feel like it. But well,
Yeah, you really got that silver fox thing going.
that we can all hope to
Just a bunch of hot men in this house.
And we look at Elminster like.
Yeah.
I know where it is.
Yes, you
the,
do.
the bathroom. I'll see myself there.
Enjoy.
Who
I'll get that
can-
water. Really? Wow.
Keenor.
Drank a lot.
Keenor goes.
Yeah, this is not the
So
right night for him
it's
to show
really
up.
just Adelaide in the room with Bayro and
Hey guys. Okay.
In the
Elminster.
background, we hear,
Oh my god.
Ginger, get out of here!
Pukes Justice.
Justice comes out of everything he has.
Orifice.
Every hole is just justice.
You call number 1 and number 2 justices. I have to take a little justice or a big
Big
justice.
Do I have to take a Justice Roberts or a Sotomayor, you know?
Oh my god, I hate this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Anyways,
Bayro, the
No,
casting
it's
time
Antonin
for
Scalia.
the casting time for Prayer of Healing is about 10 minutes, so he's still doing that.
Got it.
I would also
Oh, I see. He's like
to Bureau's just I guess I would like to kneel down on the other
I think
side.
that Bureau is cuddling Elminster while doing the prayer. I think that's how he does it. He's just like,
He's just like, hey, baby.
Aw,
Stroking the head.
that's cute.
Bald head now. Aw.
he has no beard. He had a really long beard.
He had an
didn't
insane beard. It looks like he's been cultivating that for some time.
All right, Mabel, while she's out there, she's gonna collect some. Do we? No, it's all snowy, isn't it?
Do what
Yeah.
you want to do. Yeah.
All right, is there grass? Is
No.
there hay?
Yeah.
It might be
Have to
hay
dig.
You know
for
what?
animals.
Give me a D20 roll. If it's over 10, there's hay in the tool shed. Also, chip me.
5. There's no
Can I
hay.
throw a chip at you?
Do you want to throw chip?
Yes.
Are there sticks?
Nice.
No, never mind.
Thank you.
I won't.
Are there
make-
sticks? What'd you get?
I got 5. I can't make him a beard.
But
Give
an
me-
arm is something.
Give me an intelligence check to find something that you could make into an arm.
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Is that say 19?
Yeah.
Plus 20, not nat.
Nice.
You fashion a hoe, into what could be an arm. Mm-hmm. And you have like a buckle, the rig that will like strap onto Elminster's arm. So we'll just have like a hoe
Perfect.
as an arm.
He's gonna have to become a farmer.
You want to go back?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give Adelaide a second with
Yeah.
Elminster if she wants one.
Yeah, so I kneel next to him and I kind of place my hand on his shoulder and I say, did you know my father from the first time we met when I said who I was? Did you know?
Do you wear your hand wrappings? Have you been wearing your hand wrappings this whole time, or has
Not
your
recently.
Right, you've let your
I've kind of
your
let it
your
go.
ruin be exposed. Mm-hmm. He points and he said,
From the moment I saw that thing, I knew whose daughter you were. And I had heard tell that there was an estranged prince of hell loose on this plane some years ago, and I investigated to make sure that he wouldn't be a threat. And I had a lovely pint with him and decided that he was not. And he said he was about to become a father, and he wished to just live peacefully on this plane of existence, away from his home.
Yeah, in a cottage.
In a cottage, I believe, in Icewind Dale. But I tell you, he's gone. He's been taken.
To
By
the
somebody.
Underdark?
Well, they're not there yet.
Okay.
The portal in the Moonshay Isles, the last portal to the Underdark, won't open until midsummer. And I assume that him and the drow who's captured him are waiting for the right moment to travel to the Underdark.
But I need to go, don't I?
"What?
Darkle's just like bound, hog-tied, sitting on the ground. And Jarlax was just like standing next to the portal, tapping his foot and checking his watch.
Exactly.
Like, where?
God damn it, where's my portal?
Yeah.
Just waiting around.
How do you
for
know
this
it's
thing to
Jarlaxle?
open. Ooh.
Alright, Xander.
Well, we killed
Yeah,
Xander.
you guys killed Xander.
We did kill Xander.
Jarlaxle was the last one.
Well then, that would be why I know.
Adelaide, I don't know what the drow want to do with Darkle, but if they return him to the Nine Hells, to his lord Asmodeus, it cannot be good for the mortal realm.
No.
You should save your father, and in doing so, you may save all of these realms. Or, it might just be a good opportunity for a family reunion.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a lot easier when the last thing you left me was your cat. This is kind of a big deal.
How is Ginger?
Oh, she's great. She's really cut down on the
I
smoking.
haven't seen her in weeks.
Yeah. I'm sure she's around here. She might be a little, mad that you like abandoned her or whatever. But if you explain, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Ginger, where she is wrapped around Elminster's neck, just like looks over at you.
Oh.
You barely notice her. She's so
Like,
buried in the covers.
Wow,
Yeah.
hey.
She's like holding his neck with all of her.
She's the new beard. She's trying to warm him up.
Yeah. She's like, oh, he must be cold.
I scratch her. I'm like, oh, well, I guess she found you after all.
Yes, it appears she did. Oh, Ginger, I missed you. And he
Gives her a one-arm scratch.
So cute. I don't know what to say, Elminster. I mean, do you think I can do it?
Yes.
I'm just...
Be brave, child. You can do it.
Adelaide.
Yes, Sparrow.
You have a chance at something that I didn't. You have a father and presumably a mother out there who want to meet you, who want to know you. If I can go on some stupid quest to a dwarf city where they all smell and there's a bunch of orcs and I almost got fucked by 2 of 3, 4 of them.
How dare you?
I don't know if I ever brought that up, but that almost happened.
It was kind of your plan, but yeah, anyways.
Just for a mother who forgot that I existed, you should do this. And not just because it might, involve the fate of the plane on which I live, but also because it could be good.
Yeah.
And you deserve that.
Well, thank you. I didn't know that you cared.
I mean, I do.
This is what we call resolution. I remember when you just ran out on your friends, Beiro.
I can't be her father,
God, I hope not.
but she has one out there that's ready to love her.
If I don't die first or get my friends killed.
It's something worth fighting for.
A dad worth fighting for. Then I'll do it. I need to get over how much I despise Kenor.
Oh my god.
And then maybe we can...
He's kind of loud.
He is quite loud. I prefer you, Bureau. I know we had our differences, but man, I miss you.
Yes, I'm very quiet.
Oh, yeah, kind of piercing in
don't
a
forget.
different way.
Don't forget.
Anyways, you just
Pharaoh
drop
knocked
your...
over his glass of water.
Whoops, sorry.
Oh no, that was freshly pasture potterized.
Thank you, Elminster, and I'll do what I can.
Thank you. I came back to give you this news, so I appreciate you doing something with it.
You've sacrificed a lot. I don't know if I can ever...
It'll grow back.
What does it?
I've got friends in high places.
You've also got Mabel in the tool shed.
Oh, yes. I hope
So-
she brings me back something cool.
Q
Friends
Mabel
in high
enters the
places.
room
Yeah.
With something cool.
with something cool.
Elminster!
Yes.
I made this for you.
Whoa! What is it?
It's an arm. It goes on your arm.
Show me.
Okay.
Click.
He holds up his hoe arm and goes,
Yeah. I will till the garden.
I was gonna make you a beard.
No, it's all right. I found one. And he points
The
at
cat.
Ginger, who's wrapped around his neck.
Ginger!
It'll grow back. I didn't have to sacrifice my beard. Well, permanently.
Flashback to him trying to escape and his beard gets caught in a door and he's like, oh no.
and he just shaves it real clean
Yeah.
too. Gets caught in a door.
No!
He uses one of his last spells to cut and it
Yeah.
just goes away.
No,
and
that
it's-
was, the
rather than
last
open
spell,
the door, he just cuts his beard
It was
off.
the portal, and it gets
Right, that's
stuck in
one
the
of his
portal.
last spells.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's
his second to last spell. No body hair can pass through the portal, so he just has
He has
nothing.
to quick get a Brazilian wax or something
Ugh.
I'm ready.
Ugh. Comes through
Slick as a newborn
Arnold
baby.
Schwarzenegger in the Terminator, He's wearing nothing.
Gross.
Um,
All right. Well, I don't know what to do. How does this? Is so and so back from puking?
Kenor, so and so.
Is Keenor
Keenor?
back from puking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keenor, I need to do something, and I don't know how this is going to conflict with your letter with your newfound position. Maybe I can.
Adelaide,
Yeah.
if you don't want to come, I
That's not what
understand.
I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Mabel, how are you
That's
in?
not what I'm saying.
What?
Hey.
Private
You
bathroom.
both?
No, what? I was wondering maybe we could kind of like, carpool?
Can we carpool?
What's
Better
a
for the
car?
environment?
So
Travel pool?
I'm gonna inject some
Yes.
player. This is knowledge your character would have to make this make a little bit more sense. The Moonshay Isles
Yeah.
are they are a group of islands off the coast, off the Sword Coast, in the Sea of Swords.
Yes.
Fletcher has been asked to privateer to look for pirates in the Sea of Swords. The only real land masses that don't belong to like coastal cities are the Moonshay Isles.
Okay.
So, the way that this works is your guys' destination, while not the mission, but the destination is the same.
Carpool.
High five, everyone! We did it.
We did it!
We
The
did
plan made
The
it.
players
sense.
said during the first game.
We're done. We did it. That's funny though because I don't know if you expected this, but like with Keenor saying like, Mabel, I want you to come
Yeah,
with me.
I'm like, that worked out.
Yeah, like Adelaide's definitely not gonna be like invited in a direct way. So good thing I also have
Yeah,
to be over
yeah.
there.
Good thing I made sure all my players have motivation.
would definitely not have wanted to go. But anyways, okay. So how do you spell the Moonshay Islands?
It's Moon plus your name. And didn't make it up. It's a real thing.
That's
And
so cool.
I was like, what's the islands off the coast of Waterdeep called? The Moonshay Isles. Okay, nobody's gonna blow up by
That's me.
an actual name.
in the Sea of Swords.
In the Sea of Swords. Yep.
So there's a portal there.
Elminster does not know its specific geographic location,
Okay.
but you find Jarlaxle, you find Darkle, you find the portal. So
Okay.
you don't even need. I mean, fuck the portal. You don't even need to find the portal.
Yeah.
You just need to find Jarlaxle.
Okay.
But
And
he'll
then-
be. He's
But
looking
the portal would open midsummer.
midsummer, and it is like just beginning to be early spring right now.
Okay.
So you guys probably have a solid like 4 months to do this
Okay.
thing.
I'd say we
And-
have probably 4 months to do, or like maybe 6 or 7 episodes.
Maybe like 8. How many?
Somewhere between 6 and 8 episodes. Like if someone were to do this as a role-playing game on a podcast, it would probably last for maybe 6 to 8 episodes.
I only understood like every other word in that sentence.
He's still
Are you
drunk, I think.
Yeah, you're quite drunk. You go to like a different place when you're drunk. You like elevated
Keenor
somewhere
breaks
else.
the fourth wall when he's drunk.
Yeah.
What's a wall?
What's this for?
Those are both things that are
I
good for the
intend
world.
I intend this game to last 10 episodes.
Nice.
Shorter than most of my episodes. I'm shooting for like 4 hours per.
Okay.
So I hope that doesn't throw a wrench in anybody's plans.
No, that's fantastic.
But that's as much stuff as I
So
want
another
to
question to clarify.
have.
Return to Nine Hells Asmodeus. So the portal. No, Jarlaxle wants to return
Jarlaxle-
Papa to.
The Drow who live in the Underdark,
Okay.
and it sounded like Jarlaxle is in exile, and he can't openly return to the Underdark, so he needs to take a sneaky back
It's like
door.
Zuko.
He's like Zuko.
Okay.
Except I don't think there will be a redemption arc for Jarlaxle.
Okay, so he wants to return.
So why is he bringing him?
He's not going to be redeemed to us.
Yeah, he'll be redeemed. He'll be redeemed to
Oh,
his.
that's what I'm- yeah.
his-
So
yeah.
he's bringing my
Avatar.
dad, the Avatar, to back to the Nine Hells.
Via the priestess of
Okay.
the priestesses of Lolth, which is I can't tell you anything
Yeah,
more
yeah.
because you don't know what Lolth
But
is.
he said Asmodeus. Is that...
Asmodeus, so the only reference to Asmodeus was that the demon who was tormenting Elminster in the Shadowfell,
Yeah.
the demon's name was Sarzun, and he was something called a scion of Asmodeus, presumably like an underling.
Oh, okay.
And Darkle was referred to as betrayer of Asmodeus.
Okay.
And you know, this is like basic for Forgotten Realms mythology. Asmodeus is essentially the devil equivalent. He is the lord of the nine hells.
So my dad betrayed the devil. That's pretty badass.
It's pretty badass.
I love my dad.
I love my dad. I don't know.
I love my dad. Okay.
I love
these
my
notes
devil
make no
dad.
sense, but I think I got it.
As long as it makes sense for
I
you.
will condense later.
This is the
I'm
the
good.
early game
This is the
exposition.
exposition.
Yep,
I'm
this
just
is
gotta-
this, don't worry,
Okay.
I'm not going to do this every game.
Cool.
but These
Okay.
are things you need to know.
All right. Neato. How
Um,
soon do we need to leave? What's on your note on your letter? Do we
Adelaide,
need
what
to-
did you tell
Well,
Kenor and Mabel?
What?
What did you tell Kenor and Mabel? Because we weren't in the room.
I just told them that I have a mission and it might, well, at the time I was like, it might conflict, but now character knowledge has been clarified. I think I will say something along the lines of, I'm coming with you, but I have my own reasons.
Kenor privately thinks, as usual, she's only on the side of justice when it's convenient for her, but being on the side of justice is still on the side of justice.
therefore,
Yeah,
Like, she doesn't do anything unjust.
We have to come to terms with everybody's definition of just is going to be different. Who named you the arbiter of justice? I mean,
are you getting like a contact high off these guys? Who is you?
I just inhaled the aroma
That's
of
enough.
alcohol. Yeah, I'm a real lightweight. So anyways, to the boat. I'm excited. We can do this, guys. I got stuff to tell you about my dad when you're sober. I feel like you're going to forget now.
Okay.
But-
I'll forget later.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just keep saying it.
Okay.
Elminster raises his hand.
The hoe hand or the regular hand?
The hoe hand. Elminster raises the hoe hand. He says,
friends, I bid you good luck on your quest. Find your friend. Kenor, bring justice to wherever you go.
You got it,
And Mabel-
Pops.
Yes?
You got it.
And Mabel, do whatever the hell you like.
I will. I
Thank you.
intend on it.
Thank you for the hoe hand.
You're welcome. Do you like it?
I love it. I will cherish it even when I do grow the real one
Alright.
back.
I'm gonna go give him a hug
he gives you a hug. You feel the hoe kind of like pat you on the
Poke
back.
it in.
and say, glad you're back.
I'm
Aww.
glad I'm back too. Good luck, everybody.
Thank you.
And we will smash cut to the credits. Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, Swords and Sorcery, Episode 1.
Music, baby! It's piratey. Oh, this is so good! The percussion is going nuts. It's like a full orchestra you got here. That is insane. I love that.
I'll have to hear it later.
Yeah.
Oh!
I heard it a little bit.
That's
It's her
very.
choice.
Not anymore.
Dude, you just missed out. That sucks. It sounds like Fletcher.
Yeah,
Fletcher
I
just
heard. I
took-
did it. Yeah, I heard some
Do,
of
do,
it.
do, do,
What,
do,
through
do,
here?
do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do,
It's really
do, do,
good.
do, do.
It's really good.
It's yeah. It's
It
like
sounds like the
Pirates of the Caribbean
I
mixed
said-
with our stuff.
I asked Fletcher to please make me a Pirates of the Caribbean sounding version of our theme. And he
Really
did,
cool.
And it sounds amazing.
I do.
Molly, listen to it like on your own
I
time.
will.
Really fun.
We cut to sometime later, after you guys have already traveled to Waterdeep. You guys are standing in the. Let's see. I should have a thing for this. You guys are standing in the North Ward, which is the northern part of Waterdeep.
How big
Waterdeep
is this city? Is
very large.
it bigger than Silvermoon?
I think so. It's pretty darn big.
Are we planning to make a stop at my parents' house?
Entirely up to you. You
Kinor
are
has parents?
You are welcome to stop at your parents' house.
I think most people have
That's
satellite.
You guys are standing outside of the Waterdeep Constabulary office to speak with Major Greyhawk, or I'm sorry, Commissioner Greyhawk. When would you do this? Would you do this first thing getting into Waterdeep, or would you go visit your parents first? If you want to go see your folks, we can do that.
No, let's do this first.
Okay. All right. You lead. This is your.
And of course, I felt bad about leaving Beatrice like that, but it would have never worked out. She's just too young for me.
The entire time.
Did you at least let her down easy, like?
Of course.
Or did you just walk
I
away?
said, Beatrice, it would never have worked out between us. Best of luck. Petey's a good kid. Stay in school. And then I left.
Okay.
You guys remember Petey weeping as Kinor like patted him on the shoulder and walked away.
It looked fine to me. Knock, knock, knock on the constabulary door.
You don't have to knock because it's an open.
My hand misses the door, and I walk
You
through.
walk into the Hall of Justice.
Oh my god, it
This
reeks
is
of
so
Kinor in
big.
here.
Kinor looks like he grows.
Hate
He
this.
gets taller.
Yes.
There are marshals dressed similarly to Kinor walking around. And some of them like stop and like look at Kinor and kind of like step out of his way a little bit as he walks by.
Thank you for the wide berth.
One of the that's what she said guy in the office behind Kinor goes boom. That's what she said.
You see, they
He's standing-
respect me. They understand that I am a paragon of justice.
Of justice. Of justice.
I hate it.
Throughout
dude.
this, hall of justice.
The desk is manned by a elderly lady who is smoking a pipe, and she's wearing like a similar armor to
Do I know her
Kinor's.
name?
You do. Her name is Cynthia Darkville. Cynthia Darkville.
I think
Cynthia.
I think Kinor's like a loser here.
He's like the.
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Who's a loser?
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Beauty, how are you?
Incredible. I literally cannot believe that I am seeing you. What was it you got 20 years again for that thing you did? I didn't think I'd
What?
see you.
Justice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi, Mabel Ketchin.
Yeah, hi honey, how you doing?
Listen, synth. We
We
all know how this works.
Captain Darkville.
If I had done something against my oath of devotion, I wouldn't have my powers. So
Well-
I must not have done anything against my oath of devotion.
Look-
Therefore, ergo, and so on, I must still have been doing justice.
Look, your weird cult stuff that you're into that gives you your powers are not necessarily
I'm sorry, guys.
Cult
Are we not
stuff.
all paladins here? Is
The-
that not what's going on?
the common like soldiery that is most of the Waterdeep Guard like looks at you and goes,
You'll get there, guys.
Yeah,
It's
you-
pretty cool.
you are-
If you want to win and do justice, paladin.
you are part of the Waterdeep. This is something you guys don't know, but you don't know this. You repress this knowledge, but this. Oh well, this is your backstory. You were welcomed because of your proficiency as a paladin, not necessarily because
Anyone
you were their first choice. It's like this guy's so powerful. we would be idiots to not make him a constable.
But he sucks.
Ergo, therefore,
Yeah.
it is the will of justice that I provide my gesticular talents upon the world. You hired me, guys. So I don't know why you always give me shit.
Commissioner Greyhawk said he doesn't want you to say gesticular around the office anymore.
But
You're
I
gonna get a
did,
sexual
ergo,
harassment.
therefore.
Okay, you gotta stop saying
It's
ergo.
justice.
Are you
I
sure
just
you...
what? How
my God.
have we not?
Cynthia.
Is he ready for me? Can I go in?
Yeah,
Okay.
you've been expected. It's great to see you again, Kino. And she just looks at you too, and she goes, "This guy."
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean,
You know exactly where Commissioner Greyhawk's office is.
Yes.
How
How many times have I been there before?
A lot. You've been there a lot. Sometimes for good things, and a lot of times for like belly shin, that sort of thing.
Honestly, Cynthia never got it. She's a desk lady. It's not my fault. She just.
she
It's
was
not.
like, did she say she was captain?
She's a captain of the guard. Yeah.
She
It
doesn't
sounded
get-
like she is pretty powerful.
Then why is she
here.
running the desk? Is all I'm saying. I'm out there delivering justice.
Are you saying you look down upon people who have?
Bad knees.
Yeah.
She took my. She said, "Hi, what can I help you with?" Not like, I'm your boss.
Anyways, let's go see this guy.
I don't report to her, and she never understood the call of justice. Is all I'm saying.
You probably would want to knock on Commissioner Greyhawk's door. It reeks of Jesus, doggo.
Oh my god.
It reeks of old stogies that he smokes.
The
Constantly.
telltale smell of justice.
That's right. Now, Greyhawk is also a paladin. He is sympathetic because he is also an Oath of Devotion paladin. So you and him have always got along. As a matter of fact, one of the last things he said before he had to put you on academic probation, constabulary probation, was my hands are tied on this one. So he sympathizes.
Kinky.
Now this guy, Greyhawk, he gets it. He gets it.
I kind of understood what Cynthia was saying.
Then maybe you don't get it, Adlai.
Yeah, I feel like that's
Come in.
Uh,
Whoa!
Greyhawk,
Oh, Valley Shane, you son of a bitch!
bring it
He
in.
goes in and gives you a hug.
Oh, yeah, that's some good justice right there.
I think I'm popping a chub.
Oh, yeah, so he gets it.
Hey, sit down. Oh, you got your friends.
Very
You got your friends
uncomfortable.
here. Commissioner Greyhawk is not wearing armor because he's rocking a desk job right now, but he is wearing the.
we're gonna look down on him for that.
But he's wearing the colors, which are purple and blue. You have your own personal colors, but it's a personal thing. The official colors of Waterdeep are blue and purple. He is a massive individual, somewhat gone a bit
Is he human?
paunchy. Yeah, he's a human.
Okay.
Got a bit paunchy in the last few years. He has one of those mustaches and like a flat top. He's got kind of like a J. Jonah Jameson thing going on.
Does he look like a cop?
Like
He looks like a fucking cop. Yeah, this guy is a cop for sure.
No wonder Kenor likes him.
Yeah, Keener's a fucking cop. He picks up a short stogie, clamps it in between his teeth, and he looks to Adelaide and Mabel, and he goes, "My name is Commissioner Greyhawk. I'm I guess you could say I'm the dad around here."
Hi.
Hi, the two of you? Are you friends? You friends?
Oh,
Acquaintance.
forgive me, Constable Greyhawk.
Yeah.
Commissioner Greyhawk. This is Mabel Catchin-Day.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Excellent warrior, and strongly motivated by money, I'd say. So,
I've worked with mercenaries in my time. It's all right.
but has always had my back in a fight.
Yeah.
Excellent combatant. This is Adelaide.
Howdy.
She is currently allied with Justice.
Oh, that's always good. You see,
Yeah, that's
have
been
you
a-
have you heard the word of justice?
Oh, I hear his justice all the time. I feel like that's more than
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Some of the guys back in the barracks used to say they
yeah.
heard your justice, and night when you'd go to take a. Anyway,
I've heard that justice too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
He dropped some depth charges. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
This guy
it's
eats
just
fiber.
like a lot of justice.
Yeah, all the time.
Some would say too much.
I mean,
justice.
you know, I believe in justice. You know, I don't think you can
Yeah.
ever have too much of a good thing. You know.
Well, I am currently aligned.
She's a lot like Cynthia.
So what? You need me to drop papers of? Cynthia. I mean, she's an absolute gem around here. She keeps this place running.
I like you,
Ever since,
Greyhawk.
thanks. You seem all right
Yeah,
too.
thanks. Good
Ever
to
since
see
she,
ya.
ever since her knee injury put her off the streets. You know, now that she can't be the baddest thing on two legs swinging a sword out there, she's been reorganizing everything and.
Which is to say, Adelaide is very driven and motivated when it aligns with her interests.
I think
you know what?
that's true.
That's all we need. That's all
Wow,
we
I think
need.
we agree on something. Yeah.
I like this. You're gonna be? I presume you're coming back for the privateer's license. Do you need me to drop some supplemental papers for these too?
If you would.
Yeah, of course. I have it right
would,
here.
I would love to have them on my team.
That's cute. He
That's
writes
cute.
out something which says to the effect, under the authority of Commissioner Greyhawk and reporting to Marshal Ballyshan, Adelaide Vora, and Mabel Catchenday are authorized to operate as privateers under the Waterdeep Constabulary.
Nice.
So you guys are now sanctioned deputies
Do we have a
of.
license or something? Like,
You can write privateer's license on your inventory, and Jesus Christ, Kenor, receive a privateer's license, saying that you are authorized to charter a vessel and use any and all. Actually, there's wording that I have for this. You are authorized in the name of the Lord of Waterdeep to bring any and all pirates in the Sword Coast and among the Moonshae Isles to whatever justice you see fit.
Wow.
Sounds great. I'm all for
That's
it.
the wording. Well, I don't know if you've been keeping up with current events. Being out there in the boonies, that assignment was rough.
I gotta say, it's tough to keep up. With
Yeah.
how are the Crescents doing this season?
It's still undefeated. I've been seeing those guys for 40 years since I was a little boy, and I can't think of one time they've lost, especially not to those fucking Silvery Moon Pegasi.
I'm actually from Silvery Moon.
Oh, really?
I'm from Silvery Moon,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, and I have never seen your little crescents or whatever win a single game.
The arc for this
if I
series
was-
is unraveling this
yeah.
conspiracy of the sports
Wait
team.
a minute here.
I doesn't know. Absolutely not. Let me tell you, if we were in the stickball park right now, I had a couple tankards down me, I might swing, I might throw some hands, but I ain't that kind of guy. I'm a professional individual, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say, sports rivalries stay out of the office, but fuck your team.
Fuck your team.
All right, I respect a fellow player.
Steven.
Yeah, you're all right, kid. I don't mind you. It's been getting worse and worse out there, let me tell you. I mean, the pirates have just been going nuts. Before it was just like scattered issues here and there. Maybe a shipment of ale or something being brought down from wherever would get hijacked, or a poorly done merchant vessel with some high profile individuals on board might be robbed. But now it's like, man, you can't get a silk shipment from Kalimport. You cannot get a scrimshaw import from like north up in Icewind Dale without it getting rolled over. It's like they're all unified now. They're all flying under one flag, under the Ninth Circle. It's some pirate gang. I don't know. They just like rolled in and took over. It's got to be like 6 months ago. It's always one. There's one guy, and he unified all these pirate gangs. I've never seen anything
Do
like it.
you know what that guy's name is?
No, nobody really knows who he is because nobody's ever seen him before. He has other people do his dirty work for him.
Gotcha.
And you hear all sorts of stories about this pirate gang. I mean, there's like they got monsters on their side. Some people say that they have a giant riding a boat. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. They say that this leader guy, the one who's been unifying everybody, he's in a flying ship, a ship that flies. How crazy is that? I mean, come on. Never heard of a flying
So
ship
crazy,
before.
I won't write any of this down.
And you
Meanwhile, Adelaide is like,
these are all, stories. We're just talking about, a minor pirate lord here. This guy, he should be easy to deal with. But there is a sizable reward for his execution. So, if 5,000 gold pieces sounds nice, that's the price for this guy's head. 1,000 gold pieces on each of his lieutenants. So,
Justice is its own reward, but that will be nice too.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it will be. Alive or dead, by the way. If you kill anybody,
Awesome.
feel free to not bring it back alive. Just cut the head off, mail it back here. That always works for
What's
me.
the postage for one head, I wonder?
It's about 20 copper. It's not so bad. It's all
Okay,
right.
I can do with that.
As long as you plastic wrap the head so it'll bleed all over the Forgotten Realms X driver.
Have you had any privateers out there encounter him and come back, or any that have been captured? Any sort of information that they could give us? Any sort of tips?
Here's the thing about the privateers, and this is kind of, hush hush, I don't like to talk about this. People kind of use it as an excuse for personal gain, We got a lot of guys going out to be privateers, they're looking to make the money, and they don't really want to tell anybody else what's going on, As long as they
Gotcha.
keep on mailing heads home, I'm happy. But we don't have much intel going at this point,
Okay.
If you run into somebody out there, maybe ask them to give the... Oh, hey!
Hey,
Old school friend of yours is, what's his name? That Texter boy, June Texter?
Great grandson of Texter,
Yeah,
the
that's
Lord
the
of
one.
Waterdeep.
That's the one. Yeah, he took a privateer's license just the other day. Chartered a big old ship with his family's money, and he's out there looking for heads. You guys were friends back in school, right? You were in the same class.
We were in the same class.
Kino, are you
Yes.
okay?
I just thought it's worth mentioning.
I'll keep an eye out for his head
Okay, yeah, I mean,
and the rest of him, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Together,
You good, man?
one whole person.
Yeah.
I think maybe as a
He said he missed you, He was like, oh, really miss having old ballsy Shan around.
I've
that sounds
missed
like him.
him too.
You guys have some history?
Anyway,
Anyway.
when do we set off?
Well, that's the thing. You kind of got to charter your own ship.
What does that mean?
Well, it means you got to find an able crew, a seafaring vessel, and somebody who's willing to take you guys out on the seas. Unless you own a boat.
It will be no problem. We'll use my parents' yacht.
I'm not sure if a yacht is the right vehicle for the high seas.
This is not some fancy
I don't know if I don't.
fancy boy
Yeah, Kino,
boating trip.
I got some bad news for you. Your folks' yacht got pirated.
My parents couldn't deliver this information to me. Where they've been sending me letters.
Yeah, they were a little embarrassed about it, to be completely honest. It sounds like they lost a good amount of money. The only reason I know is because I was at a cocktail hour with your pop, Formal, the other day.
We're gonna get to meet Formal, aren't we?
formals.
I'm sorry to be the bearer with bad news, kid, but
It's just so unjust.
I know, it's really terrible.
The bearer of bad news, not bear with bad.
What?
What do you say?
This is the bear with bad news,
The bad news bear?
Yeah. It's the bad news bears.
to be the bear with bad news.
It's like that stickball team. The bears with bad news. That's
Bad
what
news
this.
bears, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the saying comes from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you
like-
saying?
I don't know.
It's a doggy dog world,
It is a doggy dog world. That's right. That's right.
Doggy dog.
Doggy dog.
It's a doggy dog world.
Bear with bad news.
Uh,
Anyway.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
where was June when my parents' yacht
Yeah,
was
it's interesting. He
pirated?
just left, He left a couple days before.
Did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's some unspoken.
Kind of bad at his job, or her.
It's a guy.
Bad at his job then,
No.
seeing as my parents' yacht was pirated so close to Waterdeep. I assume they don't go very far.
Yeah, I don't know. It was it was just going out for a little spin, Fortunately, you folks weren't on it, but
Wait, the boat itself was just going out?
Yeah, it's a sentient boat.
Who was on the
No,
boat?
they were taking no. The captain and the crew were taking it for a little. You know, your folks gave them the weekend off, and they did a little booze cruise.
Okay.
And you know, never seen again.
Understood.
There's some.
Well, if
We're
you
gonna have to talk about this. I'm very confused with your history, Kenor. I never knew there was so many layers here.
You know, I think after this we should go do some shopping. I'd love to see the city.
Yes.
We could get some food, talk about
I need new colors,
what happened
Layers.
to you.
like an onion.
I have one layer, and it is justice.
That's
you
what-
peel that back, you find more
I feel like
justice.
that's what
okay,
you've
I have
always
multiple
said,
layers of
But they're all
justice.
just
They're all
I don't know. I
justice.
feel like there's something else
You peel
there.
an you peel an onion, and it's just another layer of onion.
Not the onions I know.
What kind of onions do you know?
Not justice onions. So.
That might be your problem.
shopping?
You guys, do you need anything?
Do you have
Apparently,
any connects
a
for?
boat, but
Yeah. Do you have any crew members? Someone
so,
call?
here's another thing. Unfortunately, you guys are getting here kind of after the privateer rush, so a lot of the nice vessels are kind of being taken up right
Cool,
now.
cool,
You guys would probably have your best luck looking in sailors' bars down in the dock ward. Probably look for some mercenaries to charter a boat with, or maybe some, you know, off work merchants. You know, there's a couple spots down there. Let's see. I think I saw the Sea Wolf just come into port recently. I know that one's always up for grabs. Their crew is a little rough around the edges, but yeah, they'll take your coin
like
as much
rough
as
around the
anybody
edges.
else's. Yeah. There's a couple others that were pulling into port. So, you know, if you ask around, you guys might find a boat you could charter.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations on the deputy ship. Hope you get some heads and you know, have fun on the piracy thing, kids.
go Crescents.
Go Crescents.
I don't like sports, but.
You're all right, kid.
You're all right,
Yeah,
too. Shake my hand.
Yeah.
Again.
He knows how to dab.
Dab him up.
Yeah. Anything else I can get for you? You want a map? I can give you a
I
map.
love maps.
He hands you a map.
Yes.
And that's me, the DM, saying look up the Moonshay Isles on your phone, just as reference.
Awesome.
You can access that now. Well, you let me know if you need anything else. You're welcome to, you know, sleep here in the barracks, but I figure your folks got a spot.
My childhood room should still be made up. Thank you.
I can't wait to see. I cannot wait to see Kenor's childhood room.
Childhood room.
Oh. All right, well, Ballyshan, it's great to have you back on the force.
Thank you.
You don't think you don't think Winterhaven needs a new constable, do you? You think they'll be all right without one?
No, I was pretty thorough.
Yeah, right.
Got all the whites,
Oh, really?
and that was it. Yeah, justice served.
Justice
Got a
served.
girlfriend for a little bit.
Oh. How'd that go?
I'm here.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, you know, love is temporary, justice is forever.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, heaven, yeah.
Either or. Well, good luck out on the high seas, kiddos.
Thank you.
I got all this fucking paperwork to do. He pushes a stack of papers into the middle of his desk, so get the fuck out of my office.
I scurry out. And I'm going to look up the moon shade.
As we walk out, I'll say, well, suppose we should stop by my parents' house. See,
That sounds so much fun. I would love to go to your parents' house, Kenor.
I need to dip into the family vault. See if they've collected the insurance on the boat. And then we can go shopping
All right.
for justice.
High five.
Smack.
And close.
Okay, Kenor, your parents live in what is called the Sea Ward. The Sea Ward is in the northwest section of Waterdeep. Here's a map of Waterdeep if you'd care to look. So,
Is there one on the internet?
yeah. This is the Sea Ward right here. This is where the constabulary is, and also your folks would probably live. This is like a cliff, and these are all like rich people's homes up here. Field Ward is like, the entry. North Ward is like commerce. Castle Ward is where the Lord lives. City of the Dead, that's like an old graveyard. Then we got the Trade Ward, it's got trading going on there. Southern Ward, yeah, traders. Southern Ward, this is where the poor people live. And the Dock Ward, also where poor people live. But this is the docks of Waterdeep, which is a big port city.
Yep.
So this is where you guys would be going to look for a boat to charter. And no better place to do that than probably at a seafaring bar or a sailor's bar. But you're going to the Ballyshan residence first.
Yes.
Okay.
Ballyshan Manor.
Ballyshan
Ballyshanner.
Ballyshanner? Manor Ballyshan.
This reminds me of Byzantium with
Yeah.
what's her face with the sawbones. Anyways,
Cheer me. You arrive at Manor Ballyshan after walking through beautiful cobbled streets with nice little families walking around. It looks like a gated community. It is a gated community. It's a literal gated community. There's beautiful little trees everywhere. People walking, small dogs. Many of these people see you and go, Kenor! Oh, hello, Kenor. Welcome back.
Good to see you. It's wonderful to see you again.
you old friend of mine. Are we along the coast right now?
I know them.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
As you're moving north over to your left, to the west, you can see the ocean spanning out.
And
It's beautiful.
Winter Haven, all we had was the river. We weren't near a big coast or
No,
anything.
no
like
bodies
that.
of water.
And in Silvery Moon, that was just a river as well.
I also want to clarify. It took you guys like a few weeks to get here.
Yeah.
Travel takes time.
Yeah.
So it's been maybe closer to like another month. So it's not winter anymore. It is now like
Yes.
fully early spring.
Okay.
So the snow's melted and
I-
it's cool, but it's not like
I'm just happy to be. Adelaide is happy to be someplace that is like a coastal city because of growing up on my monastery that was in.
that's right.
Starts with an L, but I don't remember what it's called.
I can't remember either.
But it's up there on the map.
Yeah.
And I just, even though I had kind of like bittersweet memories at the monastery, it was home. So I'm kind of like, maybe I'll be okay on the water because I'm very attuned
Yeah.
with
You like the
nature
water.
and with the elements. So
It's good for
I'm
you.
I'm feeling kind of rejuvenated even though I'm in an unfamiliar land. So.
Yes. And the sea air smells wonderful.
Yes.
It's a beautiful day.
Nice and salty and
Yes. And you do see a couple ships, sort of sailing around out there.
that one. Let's take that one. Oh,
It's already on the water.
yeah. What? That one's parked.
Parked. You can't see the docks from here.
Oh, okay.
The docks are like pretty far south,
Okay.
and you're on a hill.
So
Well, I guess
just kidding.
If you are on a hill, you could kind of see the docks. Yeah. You see maybe like 5 large boating vessels.
Okay.
Boats parked. You guys see a beautiful. Well, please describe what Manor Ballyshan looks like.
Well, when you walk up to the gate, all you see are hedges. Very nicely trimmed hedges.
Yes. Usually they are, but they look like they haven't been trimmed in a bit, which would mean that the gardener is either slacking or he ain't around anymore.
Maybe he was on the boat.
There's been a murder.
Honestly, Darthaniel has to step it up.
Darthaniel.
Darthaniel? Good lord.
I love that. Write it down. It's canon.
Darthaniel the gardener.
We'll never speak of him again.
I just opened the gate.
Yeah, of course.
It's not chained or anything.
Well, you have a key. I would assume, or something. Is it not? You tell me.
Can it have been enchanted to unlock
I like
with
that.
my?
That's cool.
My my
Palm print.
anyone in my
Your
my
blood.
line.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put a hand on the gate and just push it open.
Okay.
It magically unlocks. The path is a pure white gravel it's like quartz. It's been, or not quartz, but marble, something. It's been
Gravelized.
mined out of this pure white kind
Beautiful.
of, maybe even chalk kind of thing, going up between two lush gardens.
I'm in awe. I love
yeah,
it.
me too.
Wow.
Well, he might describe that it doesn't look like that anymore.
That's true.
Beautiful, perfectly arranged sets of types of flowers, little patches of yellows and pinks and blues against this very vibrant green grass on one side. And on the other side, the grass is purple grass.
Wow. That's cool.
Imported.
Oh, of course, for your color.
What were my colors again?
Purple and red?
blue. Oh.
Red and blue.
Was well,
I thought your personal colors were red and blue.
the colors of Waterdeep are purple
water
and blue.
Yeah, it's purple and blue. Because when you had the
go-
desk
yeah.
made, you did red and blue on your
Red
desk.
and blue.
Yeah.
In that case, all the flowers are either red or blue. The grass is just sort of a show. The purple grass is just a show of the fact that we got it imported. It's purple grass.
Yeah, it's purple grass.
Come on, guys.
It's not around.
Purple grass. Nobody has Nobody has this.
Mabel is so in awe. This is the biggest house that she's ever seen.
Yeah, I mean the
Possibly.
house is it's like a cross between fantasy and plantation style.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
makes sense.
it has
Yep.
it has those plantation style
Columns.
porches in between these stone ramparts.
Sure.
It looks cool. Just
I'm sure it looks cool. Yes.
Um,
Your parents
Lots
don't have
of-
southern accents, do they?
I was gonna say you're
no,
very
they have
against slavery.
They have Waterdeepian.
Yeah, which has up till now been New York.
Plantation style is just it's
know.
shorthand for representing old,
Wealth, old money.
even though they're not. I mean, it's been a couple generations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to walk up to the door?
Oh, for sure.
Cool.
Do I see anyone? Any of the normal?
Usually there's a gardener out or something. You don't see
Darthaniel.
anybody. Darthaniel, right?
Specifically.
Darthaniel, yep.
The whole property, from the cobblestone street, maybe not cobblestone. Well, like in
It's cobblestone.
Yeah.
from the cobblestone street, it goes around and then around to the back, but we're on the cliff, so
Right.
the
I'm honestly picturing like one of the houses on Summit Hill that we drive by to get to your mom's house.
the
fancy things.
hedges stop, at the cliff, so
Yeah.
we have our backyard, and there you couldn't see it from the front, but there is a attached to the cliff a wooden, beautifully stained wooden set of steps that zigzags back and forth down the
Right.
side of the cliff to our private small little stone beach at the base, where there's also a dock that our yacht would make berth at, but of course
It's gone.
it's gone.
Wow.
Lost at sea.
Kinor, you grew up here?
Yes, over there and up there.
That's-
My room is that window.
Wow. I didn't know you never really talked about your childhood ever.
It just didn't come up.
Did you enjoy it? This is a beautiful home.
Oh, quite much.
Quite
Yes.
much?
Yes.
All
Quite
right.
much.
Someday
Is
I'll
that double speak?
No, he
someday
did.
I'll take you to where do I live? Where was that? Where did
I don't
go?
even remember the small town near
Sylvia
Silver.
Woods or something.
Oh, yeah, Sylvia's Wood. Yep.
Someday I'll take you to Sylvia's Wood, where I grew up.
Okay.
I have a basement.
Okay.
My brother lived in it. You know
Smells
my
like
brother.
sweet buns.
Bayro, the old man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he lived there. It's cool. I have a bedroom.
Her mom's blind now.
No, she's not.
She got her eyes fixed.
Never mind, she was blind for a little bit.
Her mom's blind.
I
you, I
remember. Well, anyways,
Well,
shall we?
Yeah,
knock?
presumably you just
Rock on up to the.
rock on up to your house, to the
Ballyshan
Ballyshan
Manor.
Mansion, the Bally Manor. Do you do you knock on your own door?
Well, normally I'm greeted.
How does this work? They see you coming and they open the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take off your jacket,
in that case,
shine your shoes.
As you, supernaturally, as you are about to put your hand on the door, or I think you probably just walk up and like wait, because
Yes.
you expect the door to be open. And it does indeed open. Behind the door is a very sharply dressed, in like, like suit, fantasy suit tails, just like a penguin suit. Like a black and white tuxedo.
Yeah.
Is a small gnome man with big tufts of white hair, sort of like sticking out behind
My
his ears.
gaze drifts down.
Yes. You know that this is Mr. Wickies, and he is the family butler. He's been in the Ballyshan family for quite some time.
Oh, I'm making Mr. Wickies.
What did you say?
I'm making him on.
Oh,
here,
hell
Fudge,
yeah.
Definitely.
Make him Mr. Wickies. He looks up and he, with tears in his eyes, goes, Master Ballyshan, you've returned. Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Oh, Wickies, it's good to see you too. How are you?
I've been better. I don't know if you're here.
Just to be clear, been better than you had been, or you
I've
have
been-
in the past been better than you are now?
I have in the past been better than I am now.
I'm sorry to hear that. Glad we cleared that up.
I had to fire much of the staff around here.
I can see that. What's been going on? Why is Darthaniel not taking care of the hedges?
Well, it seems that due to some sort of insurance oversight, and, well, more or less your parents had to compensate the families of some of the crew members due to some legal problems, and, well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but your family is broke.
Dear Lord of Waterdeep.
They can keep the house, but we've had to lay off much of the staff. And the coffers are being sorely depleted.
Oh my. This is most unjust.
Your father has had to leave retirement.
Where are your parents?
He hasn't had to go back to stock trading.
I'm afraid he has. He's returned to his old... he's returned to his old firm.
Dear gods.
Formal. and
And such.
Formal and such.
Attorneys at law.
Yes, I remember that it's part of their
Yes,
agreement that only
yes.
he gets his name on the law firm.
Yes.
Yes.
it was an incredible flex. But your parents are home. I'm sure they would love to see you. They're in the drawing room.
Ah,
I
yes.
always wondered
Drawing.
what that was
Are
for.
they drawing? What are they? What are
They are
doodling?
drawing.
They draw the curtains and they undraw the curtains.
Actually, drawing rooms are called drawing rooms because you withdraw into... Did I say this already?
No, but I
Oh.
watch a lot of period pieces.
I see. Anyway, he leads you to the drawing room. Do you have any interest in describing a little bit of what the house looks like?
Well, again, it is a combination of medieval fantasy and antebellum
Yeah, right.
plantation house. So there's a mix of these stone walls made out of like the uneven stone bricks with torches,
Right.
braziers. Braziers. That's the one.
Braziers?
Look at that brazier. Brazier.
Why do you guys decorate your home with braziers?
brazier, sconce,
Yes.
as it were, torches, and then on the other side, the oil lamps on these, these. What is the inside of a plantation? It's not like
I don't know.
just like wood paneling, but
Yeah.
painted,
Yeah,
white,
white.
and such.
Shiny floors.
Shiny floors,
Speaking
yeah.
of shiny, where's Buddy?
Oh, he's been with us the whole
some
time. Right?
Yeah, he's with
some
us.
Okay.
some shiny floors, some flagstones.
Nice.
Took him on the flight.
It works better than it sounds.
I'm sure.
The entrance room is it's got it's a tall, probably the 2 stories of the room, or the 2 stories of the house, for this front. It has kind of like the Titanic, where it's got those steps that kind of curl up to
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
the middle
cool.
thing, and then they go back, and then they go back up to the,
Right.
the second, the kind of balcony that looks into the rest of the room from the second floor, or like Hogwarts in those old Harry Potter games.
Yes, yes.
I know exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Awesome.
Off
1 and 2.
off to the left is
Is this in canon? Like he's like off to the left. We have.
no, this is for you guys. You can see that there's it seems like that's where the main dining room is, and you can smell some sort of food coming from that side, as that's where the kitchen is located. Off to the right side, there appears to be a library study, although I wonder if the books are just gone off the shelves. Sold our large
Vast collection of books.
collection, our beautiful collection of books. And the drawing room would be
Yes.
over on that side. The bedrooms and such are all on the second floor.
Yes.
And the back of the house has servants' quarters and that sort of stuff.
Right.
As well as a porch that spans the entire back of the house that looks out over the cliff
Beautiful.
to the water. There's also a tire swing.
Of course.
But
Did you have a treehouse growing
it's
up?
not a tire, it's
like a wooden.
wooden horse
Yeah.
type
Okay.
looking thing. My room is the upstairs front right.
Okay. And hopefully we'll see it.
Hopefully.
But you were led into the drawing room.
Yes, which
instead.
is right behind the library.
You walk into the drawing room. It looks like maybe a couple of the tapestries or pieces of furniture have been sold. There is less of it, but still not.
There's spots on the wall where like it's less faded.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You walk in, and your parents look up at you. Your mother runs over to you and embraces you. Oh,
Mother!
Kenor! Oh, it's so
It's
good
wonderful
to
see you.
Oh, I've missed you, my sweet boy, my sweet, sweet boy. Oh, have you been all right?
I have been wonderful, Mother.
Did you make the family proud?
Well, I'm back, welcomed back to Waterdeep as a marshal once more.
Oh, yes, it was so terrible when they made you leave.
Quite unjust.
So unjust.
May I introduce...
Formal, look, come see your son and
I was gonna say,
a.
are they gonna mention that he looks like 10 years older?
As she pulls back, she goes, little gray in the hair.
Uh,
What are you talking about? What's your mom's name?
Callie.
What are you talking about, Callie? The boy's aged at least 10 years. Son, what's been happening to you?
You know, the work takes a lot out of you, 10 years specifically.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, you look rough, kiddo.
I had some time pushed through me by a ghost.
Oh!
But I'll tell
Did
you,
you kill the ghost?
I gave him what for.
Yeah.
He was a slaver, if you'll believe it.
Slavery. Terrible,
Indeed.
terrible
That's
stuff.
what I said to him. I
the
said, it's
worst.
terrible, terrible
Yes.
stuff, and you have to die.
Well, are you going to introduce your friends
Of
to us?
course. This is Mabel Ketchenday. This
Jesus.
is Adeline.
Oh, you're nice to meet you, Formal.
These are my parents, Formal and Callie Ballyshan.
Callie, nice to meet
It's
you.
nice to meet you. I try to like cover my horns. I'm always scared meeting new people with my horns and my tail because I'm not really sure how they're gonna take me. So I'm
Seems like the Ballyshans are like a better class of people, so they don't
okay. They're not like pointing it out
yeah,
or
they're
anything.
not like, well,
My
of
hood's not
course,
up, so, like,
as per
everything's
usual,
out.
when coming into the town, you got looks. You know,
Okay,
you
yeah.
always you get
I'm
looks.
used to
You get looks
that.
everywhere you go. It's just a constant part of your life.
I think my parents would acknowledge that I have chosen to bring these people into the home, so then
It's
they
cool.
They must be vetted
Yes,
Yeah, it must
right.
be
to
okay.
some degree.
Yeah, they have
All
nothing
right.
to say about this. Well, what brings you home, son?
Well, I was offered a position as a privateer
Oh,
with
that's wonderful.
the Waterdeep Constabulary, and I've chosen to accept and be joined by my co-workers. Well, we have to procure some supplies before we head out to sea.
Oh, going out to sea. Very exciting, kiddo. Wow. If I was a few years younger. Did you hear that Texter... No, I just had lunch. Did you hear that Texter boy got himself a position as a privateer? Ooh, it just makes me fume.
I did. Rest assured, when I find him when I come upon him at sea, words will be had.
Kick his ass, kiddo.
Asses shall be kicked,
Get,
father.
get him back for that time he gave you a swirly. 3rd grade.
That family has been a jerks since
Texter.
Texter. It's been a long time coming for them. They have everything, and I bet they didn't lose their boat.
I think he took his dad's boat, you know.
I bet they didn't sell their paintings. We've had it so hard
We really
here at
have.
Ballyshan Manor.
You know, but somehow we will
We'll
persevere.
endure.
We'll endure. You know what they say about us Ballyshan.
We've been enduring the scourge of texters
Oh.
and this city not wanting us to succeed for hundreds of years now, and it will not stop now.
I kind of have an aside to Mabel real quick, and I'm like, see, this is what I miss about Piero. He had a whole book written about his past, so I was filled in. I don't know what the hell is going
what's
on.
happening here.
Yeah. Anyways, you guys are still talking.
That's probably it.
What smells so good?
Oh, yeah. Well, Mr. Wickies is putting on a little supper. He's got some roast pheasants à l'orange, and he's doing a little rocket salad.
And he still had time to open the door. I wonder how he manages taking over all these positions that we've had to vacate now.
Well, unfortunately, we've had to let the garden go a little bit. You know, your mom's been teaching herself how to trim hedges, but I haven't been around the house. But Mr. Wickies has been taking over the cooking and the cleaning and the turning down of the beds pretty well.
Poor thing. It was already worked to death. Well, not literally, but worked to the bone, you know, when we still had a full staff.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Well, best of luck to him.
Hopefully we can hire a chambermaid back on pretty soon here. I've been picking up some pretty big contracts over at the stock market, so I think things will turn around for the old Ballyshans.
Well, and I'll hope to send home some provisions, some money from my privateering. I just need to charter a boat and get on out there, you know?
Oh, son, you don't need to do that. That's sweet, but we'll get back on our own feet.
Mother,
Yes.
this house, this is our legacy.
We will never sell the house. Don't worry, son.
And I want to see it at its full potential again.
Oh, we'll get there, son.
I
Don't
know
worry.
that this is not your fault.
It's genuinely not our fault.
It's this damned world of ours. You know, trying to beat us Ballyshans down, but like we said earlier, a couple minutes ago, we're resilient.
Yes, we're good people.
We'll come out on top.
We'll we'll outlast all of them. Let's go have some dinner, kid.
Pheasants all around.
Pheasants!
Or as many as we were able to buy.
Which seems like a good amount. If there's one thing, the Ballyshans at least aren't going hungry. You guys have a nice little meal.
Nice.
That
Adela,
seems
you
like
eat pheasant, right?
Here's the thing, I don't. But
Mr. Wickies is standing in the door when he hears you say, I don't. He goes, oh, and runs.
I can eat bread.
Yeah.
I'm very content with, salads.
By the time you sit down to eat, he has like roasted a bunch of vegetables to perfection,
Aw.
and it's being served in the same way
Thank
as everything
you.
else.
Thank you, Mr. Wickies. That's very sweet.
You're welcome, ma'am. I can't remember what his voice was like. Are you gonna stay the night in your room? There are many guest bedrooms if your friends want.
It's more economical.
Yeah.
Seeing as we don't have a vault to dip into, it might be best if we stay here instead of going to a inn.
You guys are probably pretty loaded, but
We have a home.
How much-
you
Well,
know?
we
How much money
we
do you
have
have
a
again?
boat to get.
A lot.
okay.
Like, my bag of holding is full. And I brought it with me.
Good
Did
Lord.
I decide on how much that was?
Yes.
How much is it?
It is. 700 gold fits in it.
It's not bad. All right. Would you like to describe your room?
Yeah. There are the equivalent of movie posters, but it's paintings, for the
Theatrical.
theater.
Yeah, right.
Which Kinor was a
Nerd.
Yeah, tell me about it.
patron of, and so all the coolest plays, are up there, in these framed portraits.
Are they signed?
Some of them, yeah.
Very cool.
Long, flowing signatures of various actors and actresses. There are there's a small bin of toys still in the
Aww.
in the corner.
What toys?
I was gonna say, what kind of toys did Kenor play with?
Wooden figures, knights and such.
Makes sense.
Some enemies for them to
Right.
justicize against. And I mean, it's nice. Well, it had been a nice 4-poster bed.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still?
Yeah. Your room doesn't look like it's been touched,
All right.
Except by dust.
except by dust. Well, no, it actually looks like Mr. Vicky's has been
Aww.
cleaning up in here
That's
regularly.
so sweet.
So yeah, the sheets are red and blue.
Of course.
The curtains around the 4-poster bed are also red and blue, but they're semi see-through. So like, you see through a layer of red to the layer of blue, and it just looks purple.
That's
Very
kind of
cool.
cool.
The window looks out into the front, but it's high enough up that you can see over the hedge. You can see the cobblestone street beyond, and the houses across the street. A lot of them are in the similar kind of style. And
You have a view of the garden then, the front yard, which is nice.
If it were being taken care of, Darth, then. And
A
I
writing
think that's
desk
about
or something.
some kind of
Yeah. It's beautiful.
All right. Is there anything you guys would like to do before you have yourselves asleep and wake up, go about your day? No.
Don't think so.
Okay.
I maybe take a look at the Moonshade Island map and just kind of start to
Sure. Familiarize yourself.
familiarize myself with what it is, so I'm not like going into
Where
it.
is this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay. What do you guys like? What would you like to do the next day?
Go out in the town.
Okay. Wait, when you say go out in the town, you mean like go party? You could do that night.
No, go shopping.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's probably you guys going to the trade district or the market district. The trade ward, which is in the south. It's actually close to the dock ward, which is where you guys are going to want to charter a ship anyway. So
Yeah.
it makes sense for you guys to
Fletcher,
go there.
can I have the player's handbook?
Yeah.
Unless you're using it?
What stuff? What are you looking for?
Well, I was wondering if I could get. I know since I'm a monk, I have
Clothes.
specific kind of weapons that I am not supposed to use. I was just wondering if I can find something. So I'm gonna do a little look-see. Oh, my back. Probably can have a dagger or something. Simple weapons and short swords.
Do I have a rough estimate of how much a boat will cost? Or does it really depend on the quality of the boat?
It depends on the quality of the boat. It depends on how much people want to charge you to charter a boat. Let me see if I can find some info on that.
Where's...
Also, how much money was I paid for my time in Winterhaven?
Not a ton. Let's say that all told by the end of it, you came out with like 200 GP, which isn't terrible.
So, Kenor, what are all these people talking about, like, that you, like, I was under the impression that you chose, like, to take this job in Winterhaven, but did something happen that you had to leave?
Yes,
Oh,
I was convicted by a group of small-minded people of the it's tough to understand their perspective because it was so wrong. But suffice to say, they did not appreciate my methods of bringing justice to the
What
world.
did you do?
Brought justice to the world. I found
By
evildoers and I put them to justice.
By how? What'd you
By
do?
how?
By
Well-
how?
The ones found of being evil and unjust were sentenced, and I took the life of them for the sake of justice. I pioneered a method of determining justness within a person that was so efficient that I think the courts thought that I was sort of edging in on their territory. And they didn't appreciate that, so they found a loophole saying I was, not doing, not giving them a fair trial, even though I had it all laid out step by step how I found these people to be unjust. So I was put on constabulary probation and sent to Winterhaven as a means of slowing me down, So I was not able to bring justice as efficiently because they put me in a place with very little justice to be dealt. There's not much going on in Winterhaven.
It was a punishment for what you did here, what you thought was just.
Yes.
So if you were punished, then there must have been some sort of gray area.
See, that's the thing that you and Cynthia don't seem to get, is that what I do is justice by nature of me doing
Yes,
it.
but who is the one who punished you? The town? Or your place of work?
The courts ordered Greyhawk to put me on constabulary probation. He gets it.
Was Texture involved with this at all?
Texter? No. This was... Texter
Long after.
is,
Who did you kill?
unjust people.
Ooh.
Do you want me to go back and get my files?
No.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't remember their names now. It was a while ago.
Okay.
It depends.
But the point is, I brought justice to the world. I did what was right. And there are people in the world who aren't ready for that. They like the status quo, unjust though it may be. And they may endeavor to prevent people such as myself from bringing justice.
So when you went out, was this one particular case that you killed a person for justice, and that's what the wrongdoing was, why you were punished, or was it a leading up to a certain amount of...
The trial was just for one of them.
So there was something different about that one. What do you think it was? Why was that one special?
I think that they only needed one. I don't think they agreed with me on a few things, but they found one thing that they thought they could convict me of.
And what was that?
Killing this person who was unjust.
What did they do? Do you remember this case in particular, since it was such a big deal?
Not really. I'd have to go back through my files.
You don't remember the case that had you punished going to Winterhaven?
No. There's a lot of injustice in the world.
Do you feel any sort of remorse? Or do
No,
you feel
I
like
did what was right.
Okay. Good talk.
Well, you guys want to go shopping?
Yeah. I was gonna say at a game, maybe this was just a Bureau thing, but are there things like spell components that you need that you want to look for before we set out?
I don't.
You don't care about
I don't.
He already has them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a necessary.
Okay. Then in that case, the two things I would like to find are a potion of healing
Okay.
and a dagger.
Sure.
And I don't know, maybe I'll wait for Mabel. We can make some stops together.
Are there any...
You're looking for a dagger?
Yeah.
Kenor, is there anything that you want to buy?
I would like to visit a blacksmith, and sort of gauge some rates on. I would like to go to a blacksmith who also does enchantments. Because I'd like to see their prices on enchanting some of my armor and my sword.
Got it. What kind of enchantment do you want to put on your stuff?
Something that makes it better.
The only thing is that it will take some time to enchant.
Another thing I would like to find out from them.
You find there's only really one spot where you can get enchantments put on. It's an artificer's shop. So essentially, the person will take your stuff and carve runes and stuff into it and cast spells on it and improve it to a certain degree. You can do things like putting just a basic enhancement bonus on your weapons to make them more likely to hit, or you can get an enhancement bonus on the armor to increase the armor class by like 1. That's probably going to cost you somewhere in the vicinity of like 500 gold pieces each, just for a 1 increase on either, to reinforce your armor or to enchant your weapon. Other than that, if you ask about like, oh, can I get like a flaming sword, or can I get like a dancing sword, or can I get like magic armor, it seems like that's kind of restricted, to wizards, and they're a little bit guarded about that sort of thing. So as far as a place,
wizards need enchanted armor for.
I know. As far as like open commerce goes, there's just like an artificer's shop, and it will take a week to get your things enhanced.
Pass.
Adelaide, you can go to an apothecary, and if you're looking for a potion of healing, they offer regular potions of healing or greater potions of healing.
Mm-hmm.
Regular potions of healing are 3d4.
Okay.
Greater potions of healing are 4d4.
Okay. What's the price difference?
150 gold pieces.
Okay. What's in the book? The regular potion of
The
healing
regular
is
is 50, and
Okay.
the greater is 200 gold pieces.
Okay. I don't
So
have that.
it's considerably more of a bump.
4. So I would like to.
You can get some of the regular ones, though.
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Just 1.
Okay.
Adelaide, do you want any money?
No. I mean, I can get what I need for
I
me
give
now.
her 200.
Wow. Let's
Jeez.
go.
Are you sure? I
Yes.
really don't need this.
Damn.
That's incredibly kind of you. So that was. Alright, hold on. That was 50, and then you gave me 200. So.
Mabel, what was it you were buying?
Oh no.
Just want some clothes.
I'm looking.
I do want to buy different clothes for
Are
on
there-
the sea.
Are there any like pawn shops? Like just weird random item type shops?
There's like a curio shop, yeah. It just has like curiosities from the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. It's a dingy little place owned by like kind of an insane old lady with too many cats.
Nice.
It's gonna be me
It's my
someday.
favorite kind of shop.
Yeah.
She says like, I've got like crystal balls, and I've got skulls of ancient devils, and she's just got like a buttload of little knickknacks.
Do you take knickknacks?
Sure, if the price is right, and it's a nice knickknack. What do you have?
All right, I have one almost full set of white teeth.
Oh, okay. What are the teeth from?
A white.
White.
A white?
You know those?
I don't know. What is a white? Like a person?
No, it's a creature.
Oh,
It's one of the worst creatures in the whole.
Can I see the teeth?
Sure, I pull them out.
Well, these just look like people teeth.
No, they're not.
I don't think I'm interested in these. What, anything else?
Yeah, let me look.
How much for the bird?
What?
How much for the bird?
He's my friend. You
How
sound
much
a
for the
lot
bird?
like him. Actually.
How much for the bird?
How much for the bird?
Why? What do you want with him?
I haven't had a chance to go out to the store and get dinner yet.
Nope. Sorry, man.
Her cats are looking hungrily at the
Yeah.
bird.
Why do you want? You can wait outside.
Ah! And he like flies outside.
Someone else can have a exchange while I look through what I want.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody wants?
Well, I guess if I have more money all of a sudden, my friend just kind of passed down the street. She's like, "Here, take some," and then ran off to
I
a
will
curio
say,
shop.
don't forget, you got to charter a boat.
Oh, okay. I'll
So
keep
don't
that.
blow too much money.
Well, then I will
Otherwise-
just
That's why
get a
I'm
dagger.
making money right now.
You're making money? Oh, I see.
Dagger.
Do you
Whatever.
know how much the dagger costs?
It said like 2 gold
Yeah,
pieces.
it's probably nothing.
Cool.
All right.
So you're gonna buy 400 daggers?
No. Just one.
Or just 100 daggers?
So now I have the dagger, and now we need to figure out how that works.
All right. So I have this circlet, right?
Yeah, the one that you got from Queen Aish?
Yeah. Let me look up.
What are you looking up? How much it costs?
No. Just what one looks
I
like.
think it was a circlet of intelligence, right? Didn't it boost your intelligence score?
You didn't tell me.
Oh no,
that.
Adelaide got something like that, I think.
Hmm?
Did you get a magic item from Queen Aish? Anyway,
I got it.
Are you wearing
it's-
it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on my head. I have this.
oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't it nice?
Yes,
I got it
yes.
from
I'd be interested in that.
a dungeon crawl that I did
A
with
what?
a couple buddies.
A
Went
what?
into a dungeon.
A dungeon.
A crypt, yeah.
Fantastical.
There's all these fights and stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. How much would you take for this? How much would I take for this?
I'd give you 50.
I was just.
All right.
Yeah, I was trying to
50
figure-
gold?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, great, yeah. 50 gold pieces, there you go.
Okay, there you go.
Am I there?
I would also like to
What's up?
go into
Am
the
I
shop
there as
where
well?
Mabel is.
Sure, yeah, you guys can be in the same shop if you like.
Can I do an insight check to see if that's actually what it's worth?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
No? Okay. You're like, yeah, that's a good deal.
Hey Mabel.
Yeah.
You know that like that dagger that Kenor said was kind of stingy. You know. Maybe
My
she
dagger?
would. Yeah.
Oh no, that's mine.
Yeah, but like it probably would
Um,
go for a lot of money. Plus, I got this new dagger, and I thought of you. Don't you think like? I
I'm
think-
actually good. I like
Nice.
mine.
Yeah, but
very
that one
much.
would be like we need money for a boat, and I think that one would go for
No,
a lot
it's
of money.
special. It's my gold one.
Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful knife.
I know it has
See?
emerald on the top.
Yeah,
It's so
I'll give you
pretty.
25
one's
gold pieces for that.
beautiful.
No way.
Again, I'd like to check if that's what it's
Yeah.
really worth.
No way. But I do have this for you, and I go into my bag of holding and I pull out some vials of blood.
Oh my god.
I don't know whose blood
Where'd you
they
get
are.
vials
I
of
don't.
not
It must have happened at some point, but I do
I
not
remember the
remember.
vials
Yeah.
of blood too.
Nothing.
Did you take anything for these?
Ew, no, I don't want vials of blood.
They're magic.
those away. Don't drop them on the floor.
Alright.
I have to mop
Um,
again.
Alright, then I pull out. All I wrote down was a large carved fly. So it must have been something that we found.
Yes. It was something you found in the crypt of Queen Aya.
Yeah.
What is that?
Like a
She found a carved wooden fly.
wooden fly.
So, can I have a question? I have a question real quick.
Yes.
So, the dagger is 1d4, but then how do I... Is it my strength or my dexterity?
Isn't it dexterity for daggers?
Yeah. So then...
It might be a finesse weapon.
So then that... But then what adds on to my attack bonus? How do I figure out my attack bonus?
It's whatever you do for melee. So strength plus proficiency.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're trying to sell the ebony fly? Mm-hmm. Okay.
A dagger is finesse, so
Ah.
you can either use your strength or dex
I will use
modifier
Dex.
for attack and damage rolls, but you must use the same modifier for both rolls.
Easy.
Okay. Okay. All right, Molly. So you're trying to sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's her eyes kind of like light up when she sees it. She goes,
Isn't this cool?
"That's fantastic."
So beautiful, right? I got this from the same
I've
dungeon.
only seen a few of its like in the past. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's super old or something.
How? Yeah, well, it certainly looks like it. May I touch it?
Sure.
She like looks at it. Oh, it's in perfect condition. Incredible. Incredible. Do you know the power word for it?
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Can I see that real quick? I think I might know.
Oh, I don't know.
Can I
Oh,
see
mine,
it?
yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check or
Yes,
something
you
like
may.
that?
Yes, you may.
I didn't even know it was magic. That's why I steal everything.
I know. Uh, 16.
It's a magic item.
Okay.
You could feel that it's magical.
Yeah.
You can tell because of your innate abilities with magic. This is it is essentially a link to the astral plane. This figurine. If you speak a word, it summons a creature that resembles what it is.
So like a giant
A
like Jeff
fly?
Goldblum or something just pops out of nowhere.
It might. That
Okay.
is what you've heard about things like this. As far as pricing goes, a magic item of this rarity should be worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Well, here's the
And
thing.
I've just been holding it around
I
with
kind
my
of-
blood vials.
I
They've been in the same bag.
kind of just like take Mabel aside. I'm like, here's the thing. So this is definitely a magic item. I think it's probably worth like a lot. But also
What? Really? It's just wood. It's not
I know,
even
but
fancy.
it's like this really cool rare magical item, like she said. But
Are
do
you
we-
with them?
Yeah.
Do you wield a shield in combat?
Sometimes.
You see a shield hanging on the wall, engraved with the Waterdeep crest that catches your eye. Just thought I'd mention.
So I don't know how much ships go for these days, but either you can sell it, or we could try to maybe have fun at a library and find out a power word for it. And I think it like invokes, it like connects to the astral plane, and you can like invoke
That sounds
what
crazy.
It does sound crazy. Are we going to use it, or do we sell it for money so we can buy a really good ship?
I mean,
We can ask Kenor over here,
you know what
the
do you
nerd
think?
of the group.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was looking at this shield.
This shield.
Shield.
What's going on?
What is this thing called again?
Oh,
They
you're a
are-
little wooden bug.
They are referred
Yeah.
to as figurines of wondrous power.
So this little wooden bug, we kind of, and I'm still kind of like hush hush over in the corner, like, so Mabel was selling some stuff because, you know, we need money for a ship. I don't know how much ships go for these days. So this is a magical item and it's really rare, and I know we can get a lot of money for it, maybe, you know, good for towards the ship, but also it's really cool, and it connects to the astral plane, and we can kind of invoke a creature of which it resembles. So either
Do we need a bug?
no, well, I don't know. See, that's why I'm saying, we should sell it?
I don't think we need a bug. How much is it worth?
I'm thinking maybe like even 1,000 gold pieces. That could be enough for a ship, right? I mean, if we combine our stuff.
It wouldn't hurt.
What do you think, Mabel? It's yours. You're the one who...
Can we get
Okay.
her to buy it for more than 1,000 pieces?
Start haggling. You're the one. Do it.
All right.
Ah, yes.
I'll think about selling this to you.
Wow, excellent. Well, for a cute little wooden figure like that, I suppose 50 gold pieces would be a good price.
Absolutely,
Absolutely not.
Well,
How much is it worth, lady?
well, just a nice little, nice little carved statue like that. I mean, I wouldn't sell it.
Before she answers, I'd like to cast Zone of Truth
Okay.
by saying, Tholilar. She must now make a charisma saving throw. And if she fails, she cannot speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. I'm going to center it on her.
What is your DC?
14.
Unfortunately, she succeeds. I'm
And
sorry.
I know that.
Yep. What did you just do?
Trying to compel you to tell the truth.
Why? Don't
Because
think I would be honest with you wonderful little kids.
Listen, I know a little bit about this, and
Uh-huh.
I know that it's worth a lot.
Oh, yeah?
50 gold pieces is a fraction of what this is worth.
How much do you think it's worth?
I'm not the one who owns it. I just know about it, so...
At least $2,000.
What?
Considering how valuable it is on its own and the work I went through to retrieve it, this is worth way more
That's
than what you're saying.
ridiculous. That's ridiculous. 2,000 gold pieces. 400.
1,500.
You're not gonna come by one of these things again. Trust me, we went
literally will
deep
never
into
see
the
it.
dungeons.
Make a persuasion check. Make a...
Does she get advantage because I'm helping, or no?
I'm gonna say yes. Because
Okay.
you're, like, backing her up.
Okay.
Intimidation or
You can intimidate her if
persuasion?
you
No, I
like.
do not do
I would
persuasion.
advise using
I'll
persuasion.
do persuasion.
should use your inspiration.
She gets advantage because I'm helping her.
She should still use her inspiration.
So wait, so if I use my inspiration, do I get advantage times 2?
You have to tell me you're using your inspiration before you roll the dice.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I'm not.
What'd you get?
6 plus
Oh,
6.
6 was your best roll?
Yeah, the advantage one was 5.
Oh my god.
So it's 12.
That's rough. That's still not bad. She goes, 600.
1,200.
Make a persuasion check.
$13.
700.
1,120.
Persuasion check.
Nice. 11.
Oh my god.
750.
1,000 gold pieces.
What was that place down the road?
Oh, we could
You're
go
right.
there.
We totally
Oh.
saw.
We could go there.
Yeah.
I bet
Did
someone
we actually
would-
see another place?
I bet someone on the docks would
Another
take
curio
this.
shop?
Yeah.
No, it looks like she's the only business in town.
I
that
bet
shop-
someone on the
But there
docks
are-
would
Magic,
take this
yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
I will give you advantage on a persuasion check because Kinor said that. Finally!
18 plus 6.
1,000 gold pieces.
1,000
And
1,500.
I'll throw in that shiny shield your friend's been looking at.
All right.
Oh, okay. We're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Okay.
Finally.
You're shaking all the characters' hands
Mabel
today.
needs to wash your hands.
Yeah, you bring hand sanitizer.
Lordy.
You get a kite shield with the emblem of Waterdeep on it, and it has a +1 enhancement bonus. So as opposed to granting you 1 to armor class, as a shield usually would, it grants you 2.
Shields do +2.
Then it grants you +3. So now you
No one wants my blood vial?
beefier on the field.
No.
Where do I carry this?
Maybe
all?
some dark, like,
I can-
black market might want your
And
vials.
you do get 1,000 gold pieces, maybe.
I
Congratulations.
okay. Can we just say that we split it up because I can't carry all
Can
of-
I help? Yeah, I can
Yeah,
carry
yeah, that's
some.
fine. That's
I can
fine.
only carry up to
Here, I can just carry all of it if you want.
All right.
All right.
You can carry up to 700. Did I say that?
700 in my bag.
I think what I meant is that's how much you could take from the room. I think you can fit a hell of a lot
I
more.
can fit more in my bag?
You can fit a hell of a lot of money in a bag of holding. I think what I meant is you could only grab 700 gold pieces.
Okay, then I fit it. I just
Okay.
pour it
Yeah,
in
you're
my
good.
bag.
You're good. You
Okay.
can be the treasurer.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are freaking loaded.
Well,
oh,
my concern...
I said frickin' instead of fucking. I should have.
Swear jar,
attributed to the
man.
anti-swear
I
jar.
said fucking.
Ding. Okay.
Mabel,
Yeah.
my only concern though is if you get robbed, that's all of our money. So what if I do hold on to more of it, so our money is split up?
I'm not gonna
I mean,
get
we're gonna spend it
robbed.
in like 20 minutes down at the, the
never know.
sea people.
I'm just
bar.
saying I want to look out for us as a group.
Seaman bar.
Is there a jewelry shop on this street?
You could find a jeweler if you look.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk into a jewelry store. A tall, slender elf walks out from behind the counter. He's wearing a suit, not dissimilar from the one that Mr. Wikis was wearing.
People dress fancy here. It's like
this is like
is it
like Brentwood
what's Brentwood?
in Disenchantment,
Sure.
where the pig guy's from.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
No, it's been a long time since I've seen that episode. But this is like the bougie part of. This is like the K jewelers.
Okay.
Hi,
sir.
Hello. Welcome. What can I do for you today?
Do you, would you buy, if I had rare gemstones on me, would you buy those? For...
Of course. I'd be
Awesome.
happy to procure some stones from you.
All right, I take out the giant green gemstone. That I have.
Oh! Whoa!
So I have
Look
this.
at that. That's incredible.
This is a nice one. It's pretty special to me, though.
Yes, I would understand.
this is all the way from back in
Yeah.
Var Witherwiss's crypt.
Wow.
Yep, we got 2 of them.
Damn.
I gave
Maybe
one of them
I
to
have some
Tybalt.
stuff. I mean,
That's right.
I have a lot of gems, and I'm thinking I don't need the gems. I'm gonna get rid of the gems now.
Okay. To expedite this, because this is really just you. We don't need to argue
Yeah.
you having a conversation with a jeweler. Do you know what they're all worth? Have you appraised them in the past?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say all of your gemstones get you another 2,000 gold pieces.
damn. Cool.
Okay.
Want me to hold anything?
Amazing. No.
Okay.
I'm really pulling all the way here.
Var, I'm really glad that that's a good idea to sell
Yeah,
your
see,
stuff
isn't
that
it?
you've
Isn't it great
been.
that isn't it great that Mabel steals all this
Yeah.
shit?
I would if it were more in character for me, but there's no way Adelaide would care. Fletcher, can I borrow your pencil? Mine just ran out of.
The stinky
I have a lot of pencils.
gemstones are now leaving my
The
inventory.
stinky gemstones.
It's been a good run.
Here's another pencil if anybody needs one.
Thank you.
Yep.
Actually, Fletcher, you these are too far away.
Hopefully the stinky gemstones aren't stinky when you sell them. To
They
this
were
guy.
not. No, they were.
Okay, good.
It said
Washed
no
them off
longer.
beforehand.
Yeah.
It says no longer the
still
stinky gemstones.
Yeah,
That's
but I
awesome.
want to specify that it was those ones.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So, you
Go down to the
guys
docks?
want to go to the docks? Sure.
Yes.
Looking for a sailor bar?
Yes.
Hey, sailor.
Hey
Hey,
sailor. Okay. Well, the first bar you see that looks distinctly like a sailor's bar, and one of the most prominent locations is a sort of sprawling 2-story situation with a beautiful blue paint job. It's like painted sky blue, and some industrious fellow has painted little seagulls and boats on the ocean in it. It's very like cute and kitsch.
Yeah.
The sign is an octopus with a captain's hat, and it's holding 8 tankards in its hands, and the sign reads "The Sailor's Delight."
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Entering, it's like mid-afternoon, so nothing's crazy is going on right now. But there's plenty of sailors drinking in here, and some fairly, decent-looking folks. It's smoky. It's illuminated by a gas chandelier. There's sawdust on the floor. And there is an olive-skinned man with, like, winding black tattoos behind the bar, pouring beverage after beverage for all the thirsty fellows who belly up at the bar.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Mabel, do you think maybe the bartender, we can talk to him and see if he knows any
Yeah,
groups
I'll
of sailors around
I'll
here?
walk up to the bar
I'll
Yeah.
follow.
and slam my
Dagger?
No.
Slam my.
Let's not injure.
Slam my dagger into the
Oh
face.
my god.
I'll have a drink.
I back away as soon as I see that
Why,
she's
what are
doing
you,
that.
what,
Just like,
what-
I don't want to
what are you doing? Why you gotta beat up my bar like that? Come on, lady.
Sorry.
This is a nice establishment. Get your dagger out of my bar. Christ. Or,
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
gods above. You like, I'm gonna have to pay. You gotta pay for that?
I'll
I gotta get this thing retooled.
Here's a copper coin.
All right.
Copper coin.
Grief, lady. Thank you very much. All right. What can I? You want a pint of ale?
Yes.
All right.
Do you have? Oh, I heard about this.
Boom.
Do you have a virgin pina colada?
Yeah, I can get you a coconut drink.
Thank you.
He opens up like an ice cooler. He like reaches all the way in the back and pulls out something. He like squints at it. He goes, pours some white coconut juice into a thing.
I'm
Does
so
some
excited.
pineapple, chops it up, puts it in the thing, puts some ice in a shaker. And he pours you a pina
I
colada.
clap. Thank you so much.
He, with like a really bored look on his face, like sticks a little umbrella into
Yeah. Thank you,
It'll
thank
be,
you. This is beautiful.
anything
I've
for you,
never had
Marshall?
one.
Do you have pasture potterized water?
it. Yeah, we actually got a shipment in. He reaches down and he pulls out like the fantasy equivalent of like an Aquafina water bottle, but it's got Louis
Louis
brand.
Pasteur.
It's got Louis Pasteur pots on it, and he's going like, it's safe to drink on the label, and he's like, here you go.
Perfect.
It smells like ass. Yeah.
Why does it smell like ass?
It smells fucking terrible. It smells like somebody dumped chlorine into it. It smells like you're drinking chlorine
Why?
because it needs to be like heavily pasteurized with chlorine.
Is this what you're used to though, or is like the water in Winter Haven
That's
better?
the Waterdeep.
Waterdeep has dirty ass water, so they
Yeah.
gotta Louis pasteurize.
Well, I'm happy that my coconut drink totally is erasing all of that sense.
It's safe.
That's what they say.
It's like slurm. The guy's like kind of wiping the bar where you stabbed your knife into it, just like trying to buff it away. It won't happen. What brings you all into the Sailor's Delight today? You don't look like the sailing type.
Well, we're actually looking to buy a ship and maybe some crew members.
Buy a whole ship.
Uh-huh.
You want to purchase an entire ship.
That's correct.
We want to commission a ship.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute, Marshall. Doing one of them privateer contracts?
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, we've got a lot of your type in here doing that recently. Well, I hate to tell you, a lot of the boats around here have been taken up.
Texter?
Yeah, there was some big old kid named Texter, wearing a marshal's outfit.
Great.
Yeah.
Who is left to be?
Let's see. He sort of like looks around. Well, yeah, people for hire. Mostly we got fishermen in here, merchants commission. Oh yeah, right over there. And he points to a booth in the corner with a bunch of like, they look like a biker gang. Essentially, it's like dudes with like they're like ZZ Top looking beards and like eye patches and like gruff dudes, and they're all sitting around a table and drinking like too much for the afternoon.
I sigh a little bit because I think about Elminster and how he doesn't have his beard anymore.
I sigh a little bit because I remember being really drunk that night.
Yeah.
And seeing them drink is like, nope,
I could
Don't
not for a while.
You're like, oh, that was enough. That's the crew of the Seawolf over there. Yeah, they I think they're open for charter. They do. Well, they do commission and whatever.
They look kind of scary. Do you have any ragtag groups, outcasts or something?
Just
that
a
we could get
just
together?
a bunch of fucking nerds with a dog. You know, like the
Yeah.
real
Yeah, can
real
we? I want the
Nerds with their
underdogs.
dog. What is that a reference
She's
to?
just like in like Sandlot or whatever. You know, just
Oh yeah, right.
the kid the underdogs, the comeback kids or whatever.
Nobody in the bar right now.
Let's just go up to them. You know, looks can be deceiving. I have horns. I'm nice enough.
Yeah.
That's racist, Adelaide.
It's not.
Think higher of yourself.
Wait,
Oh my
what?
God, I don't get it. Shall we go over and say hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we bring like a pitcher of beer for them or something?
Sure.
All right.
What
Can
race
we
are
have
they?
one pitcher of beer?
Entirely humans. Waterdeep is a predominantly human city, although there are elves, dwarves, gnomes, halflings.
All right. May I purchase a pitcher of beer, please?
Yeah, sure. They're drinking goat piss. So you know,
Perfect.
it's
That.
just real cheap beer. He pours you a thing of goat piss.
All right. I pay him however much it is worth.
Your guy's bill comes to 2 gold pieces.
Okay. You want me? I got that, guys. Don't worry.
So you have like a large flagon of ale.
Okay. Here we go. And I walk over to the group of the you said like big burly men.
Big burly dudes, and they're all wearing like sailor stuff.
Okay.
They have like swords. Oh no, they don't have swords.
Are they laughing or what's
Yeah,
the
as you
vibe?
walk over, they all go, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then I told her I wouldn't pay that much to. Well, I don't know. I was pretty drunk at the time. Oh, they all like slap each other on the back.
I walk up to them and I go, oh man.
They all look at you and immediately they like look at your horns, look at your like tail, and they just kind of like sneer.
My tail immediately wraps around my leg as it usually is, and I can't do anything about my hood. So I got some goat piss for you guys. Here you go.
The largest, meanest, burliest one, who's also wearing like a captain's hat,
Yes.
looks at you with like slitted eyes and goes, "Why is you can poison us, fucking handlehead?"
No. Oh wow. Hey, that's
What
rude.
did you just say?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Who the fuck are you?
Did you just say something to my friend?
You're friends with the fucking freak over there?
I'm gonna grab the pitcher of beer she just pulled over, chug all of it.
Hell yeah, dude.
God.
Do I need to do Constitution or something?
Nah, you're good.
I chug all of it.
I believe Mabel could do this.
Yes,
I
me too.
throw it on the ground, and I say, "Yeah, I forgot what you said before I drank this. Are we gonna fight?"
Some of them are like, Quarrel's not with
We
you,
really don't want
pointy
to
ear."
fight. We really have a proposition
Pointy
for you.
ear. Excuse me.
I say to the bartender, anyone else? I mean, I have to go deal with this, but like, if you can see anyone else, just flag me down when you're done.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. You guys are gonna fight. Try not to break the chairs.
Understood.
Those are the most expensive. You can break the
As you
break the
say
flagons.
that,
Just made out of wood.
The camera pans a little bit in the background corner. You see Mabel is
Just
These guys are like, that's exactly what we're here for. So they all just like roll up their
Oh
sleeves.
God.
Mabel,
Nobody draws knives or anything.
spare the chairs.
Mabel is holding
Beat the jerks.
a broken chair in her hands.
beat the jerks with the chairs.
No, with he likes the.
Does somebody want to plug that light in so we have a little bit
That's
more
a
light here on the table?
good
Didn't
point.
some of these lights like flicker out?
It might
I
have.
feel like that happened.
We could turn some of those lights towards us a little bit if you want.
Mabel, Adelaide, how is it going?
Not great, as you can tell. They said some slurs towards us. Mabel didn't take to that too well. Now she's fighting and breaking chairs.
I don't like humans.
So, are we fighting, or are we gonna try to get them to work for us, with us?
No, we're fighting them. We're fighting them. You want to
Okay.
work with these guys?
I don't know. I don't know our other options, but okay, if we're fighting, we're fighting.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, they were unjust.
They called us some slurs, so yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They said that my ears are pointy.
And they called me Handlehead. I've never heard
I
that
never
one
heard
before.
that either.
That's a
It was
tricky
rude.
one because, in context, yeah, that could be pretty racist. But your ears are pointy.
But he said it in a mean tone.
Ah.
Yeah, you should have.
So we're
been there.
fighting? Kinor?
Yeah, for sure.
Regrettably, I don't have any like good street tough looking fellas. But the guy who used to be Goat Hillock, that's the captain who is being the most racist to you guys. And then the
Coat is okay.
rest of these fellas are
Can I pee?
yeah.
Okay.
Can I pee too?
Yeah.
Commercial break.
Commercial break. Drug time. Take your drugs.
Your drugs, children.
Take your drugs, kids. I love that, like, upon one racial slur, you guys are like, yeah, we're fighting these fuckers. Immediately.
Maple hasn't had a bar fight in a while.
I don't think you've ever had a bar fight on screen.
Yeah, she has. In
I think this is my charger that I left here last time.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Is there an outlet over there? Just that one.